Hello. As Adam is in Nashville having quite the time, isn't he?
Yeah, he's having a lovely time by the looks of
See,
it.
I don't check stories, but I just assume he's having a great time. Laura has said that he's having a great time.
He's eating well, taking loads of selfies. Nothing's different, really.
Right. Yeah. Eating healthy or eating a lot?
Eating well.
Oh, right. Henry VIII well.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to say it like that.
Yeah.
king.
A lot of mutton.
Gout.
Yeah.
And in his place, my Henry VIII.
Oh, stop it.
And not because of his BMI. It's Eshaan Navid Akbar.
I'm here. I'm happy. I'm thriving.
What's that?
That's 2 red cards.
That's two red cards,
Oh,
two different models as well.
Oh! Today?
What?
Specific. What?
Lifetime shags?
24 hours? 48?
Today, as in the last 24?
Have you paid for sex? I shagged 2 girls in half an hour.
When in Liverpool, I've been fun. How are you?
Oh, you can't do that. And then back into the bushes.
So before you were like, I'm starting the pod with this, and then flashed like a Mercedes sports car,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, someone is spending that Netflix money on it.
Yeah.
But that isn't it. You were doing a brum brum.
A brum brum.
A brum brum
I was doing
callback.
a brum brum.
Thank you to everyone who is making their holiday pics. I love it. This
It's
is
so funny.
Absolutely. I will repost the brum brums.
Yeah.
It's quality.
It's really good.
I've only had a few, but I'm into it. Just literally lads updating me when they've got their dick away on holiday. That's great. I'm so into it.
Because I haven't had a holiday for a while. And so...
Well,
I bet you have.
You're in
You were in
Tenerife
Canada
with
like
us.
yesterday or something.
Hang on. You're in Bali a month ago.
That's a while. 8
Bruv.
8 weeks?
Oh, 8 weeks. That's a
Tory.
big month.
I keep getting called a Tory because I'm unhappy at airports, by the way. Walking out, Carl's turned into a Tory, hasn't he? Moaning at airport staff. I didn't moan at any of them, but everyone hates airports. Does that make you a Tory? If you don't
Yeah,
like
Was it the tone that you were slagging off Bags McKenzie when she came over with a massive bag thing?
Yeah, but I didn't moan at her in person. I moaned at her behind the back,
Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, all right.
which is allowed.
You should just get fucking coaches, lad.
Fucking hell, Carl's
Tory
turned-
in the
Just
sky.
walk, lad. Walk.
You fucking Sky Tory.
Fucking absolute.
Get a ferry.
Lad. Oh, getting planes, are we? To go across the Atlantic? You Tory cunts.
It does sound Tory.
It does what you said there.
Why? Oh, sorry, I
know-
get the fucking ship.
Quite often, it is cheaper to get a private flight, a private plane.
Oh,
We were looking at getting one.
Ishaan, you're not doing yourself any
No, I
favours,
know.
isn't he? He's not helping himself.
Yeah, I know, but genuinely, it's
Actually,
possible.
guys, listen, and this is advice for everyone at home.
yeah.
Cost of living's hitting you in the dick. The
Yeah.
Tories are still in power,
yeah.
unbelievably. But have you thought about private jets?
Yeah.
If there's like 15 of you, it is actually more worth.
Especially if you've had lots of children, which
Yeah.
you want to do.
Which they do tend to have.
What lad's holiday is going on a private jet?
Well, I think if you are doing a group holiday, consider private jets.
We were.
Yeah.
Private planes.
Do you remember when we were, this is mad after me saying that. Do you remember when we were going to go skiing and me and Will went to price up a private jet?
Yeah. Do you know,
We literally went to Manchester. to
even
price
though
up-
I love skiing,
Yeah.
it was me that put the whole shebang on it. It was my idea. I was like, look, if you've taken us to Nashville,
Yeah.
I want to do a skiing special. Will does a bit of skiing.
Yeah.
I was like, it'd be dead funny.
Yeah.
Just watching Adam definitely be shit at skiing and
Yeah.
getting fuming. It's a shit sport for cunts.
Yeah.
But then I got so much stick when I was on holiday, like skiing's for Tories, skiing for Tories. And it is.
It is, yeah.
It's so fair enough. I was like, lads, you can't go. The extra layer of that being on a private jet, wow, we could lose
Any
a
mention
lot
of-
of patrons there. What holiday have I ever considered private jet? Is this your old banker mates?
Well, no, but even now, like, it is surprisingly quite an affordable option if you're going as
If there's a
group.
group of us, it's
Yeah,
cheaper.
I go on holiday with a group of us. There's about 250 of us on a plane. It's called Ryanair.
Ryanair,
Yeah, it makes it really affordable.
It's a private jet, but just,
It's a private jet with me and these scruffs.
Whenever anyone mentions skiing, I get PTSD. Big PTSD.
From what?
Basically, during my banking days,
Yeah.
there were like 7 of us junior bankers, and I was like the popular one, right? Because I was the only like non-white one. I was like well popular, right? Hung out, did my thing, and then one day we were all going for beers, and 6 of them were talking about this skiing holiday that they were going on.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been invited. Right? So I said to my main friend from the group, a guy called Hugo, his great great grandfather designed the England-Scotland Railway. I said to him,
Unnecessary.
Weird
Go on,
flex.
keep going. Keep going.
I said to him,
His grandfather was
obviously,
Isambard Kingdom Brunel.
he was rugby, Eton, Oxford, all that nonsense.
Absolutely.
And I said,
Born on the slopes.
basically, and I said to him, "Oh, well, how comes I've not been invited to the?"
And they were like, like black don't crack, brown don't slide.
"That rhymes."
Did they think like the way like people say black people can't swim? Do they think like Asian people can't?
Yeah, he just basically said, "Oh, I didn't think it was for you," and I was like, "You don't know that."
Like you're gonna get too cold. Bloody freezing.
No.
You can't do the end.
Hey, see? How long?
It's an early
5
one.
minutes.
5 minutes.
I'll take it.
I'm a brave
5
referee. I'll
minutes
book it early
in
doors.
for
I'll
no
take it.
Right? So I was like, you can't just assume that. And then he was like,
Just because you're right doesn't mean you can assume it.
precisely. And then he was like, do you want to come? I was like, no, not really. Not particularly.
No.
It's just the principle of it.
Have you ever been skiing?
Nope.
I'm learning now. In the Chill Factory. Chill Factor E.
The only thing I
Chill
want to do in the
Factor.
skiing, the thing that looks fun is the parties at the chalet bit.
Yeah,
ski
I pray
lodge.
ski. Yeah. It's
That
great
bit.
fun. It is good fun. You can booze all
But
day.
it's such a stupid thing, isn't it?
No, it's great fun.
Why? Because
It's
you've got...
just sliding with style.
No, it's not sliding with style. Everyone looks retarded when they do it.
Oh,
Get it out.
Sorry.
Wow, that
Wow.
is 2 early yellow cards.
I've got a
I'll
bet.
take it.
Wow.
I'll take it. I was offensive
Actually,
to
can we
your
talk
people,
about-
and you were
Like
offensive to mine.
Lahoz.
That word needs to make a comeback because I don't think of disabled people when I say the R word. You can be a disabled person who isn't
How
retarded,
progressive of you.
100%.
right?
Yeah.
It's just
And it's the same with the M word. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about, but I'm talking about my.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll not explain that fully. I think
Yeah, I
people
don't
get the
think-
gist.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
When
think
I'm
that-
skiing, I'm like, thank God there's. Go on.
Oh, no, this is ropey. This voice.
there's a weird energy and it's just kicking
He's
off.
not in it, Brett.
Very
It's because
naughty.
you're here.
Why?
You make me happy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think skiing is very stupid. There's a lot of these white people activities where it's strenuous for no reason. Hiking,
Yeah.
skiing,
Hiking does my head in
camping.
because you just end up walking home again.
Yeah, right. It's like why are you putting yourself through more discomfort? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Homer says it. Marge goes, do you not want to go out? He goes, why? Because you're just going to end up back here again. Do you want to go on
What an
holiday?
amazing way to live. Phenomenal.
The other day we were trying to book a holiday and said, I was like, oh, let's go to like Rome. I was like, no. And when I go on holiday, I want to stop walking.
Yeah, that's the whole point of a holiday.
I want to stop walking.
Not the whole point of a city break, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Like
If I'm-
you specifically go on city breaks to have a little mooch around, have a walk,
little
bit of
mooch.
food.
Little.
Like, I get it. If someone goes, do you want to come to Tenerife? And then they're like, right, should we go to the old town? You're like, you're a fucking muppet.
Well,
Yeah.
Will and I did after 4 days because we got tired
you
of
did.
staying by the pool. We were
No,
a bit
you
like-
got on a fucking
Trike?
a trike
It was
motorbike.
fucking great.
No, hang on. We had to walk all the way to the trike. You got driven up the mountain and got shit-faced at some fucking vineyard in the hills.
Yeah, but this amazing, really hot couple.
This city break is phenomenal.
Well,
You just got pissed higher up.
We're not doing well dodging these Tory shots. Right now.
Anyway, tell me about these red cars, Brev.
Red car.
I want to hear about the... are
Two
you- how-
different models, you
Oh,
said?
you got a fast car.
So I have recently entered the world of ethical
Sex?
non-monogamy.
Excuse me?
Ethical non-monogamy,
Ethical, not... You're a slag.
Having sex with other people.
but openly
What? I just have
with
to have
the
close
knowledge
sex.
of all parties involved.
You are seeing someone,
Yep.
But-
I have a primary partner.
but you... A primary partner.
Ethical non-monogamy,
So-
also known as consensual non-monogamy, is an umbrella term for relationships in which all partners give explicit consent to engage in romantic, intimate, and/or sexual relationships with multiple people.
Listen, you can use all the words you like.
Slag.
You're slagging around.
No, I'm
And that's
not.
No,
I've got a primary partner
stop saying primary partner.
and 4 secondaries.
You absolutely... That's legalese.
That's Jack.
What?
That's Jack, isn't it? Jack does this.
No, but Jack.
Honestly thought for a second you were talking about my son. I was like, yeah, he's a slag.
yeah,
he's a
that
slag.
little slag.
You got a girlfriend at preschool? Yeah, I've got three, mate. I've got a primary partner.
Yeah, I've got a primary and 4 secondaries.
It's not your girlfriend, though, is it? It's just a lady.
4?
Can they move up the tier list?
Oh,
Yeah, they
wait.
can.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a non-league?
League.
Is there a playoff?
The playoff.
Scratty Betty from down the street. You're not even in the league table.
Yeah.
Do you love the primary one?
So saying?
Are you in love with the primary?
Oh, yeah, he's so committed.
As T-Pain once said.
We've said I love you to each other.
What? That's not monogamy.
She sounds.
I mean, that's
fuck-
not-
Oh, I know. Yeah, of course, he's going to come
What's
down
wrong
on
with
it.
you? What do you mean?
Because he's an
Why are you
old.
telling people you love them then? What's the point of
No,
that?
you can. That's the whole point of a primary partner.
Sounds
Oh, just
insane.
love them and trap them and don't go anywhere like Homer.
Keep them in Guantanamo.
Don't go on
Just
city
fucking
breaks
in.
and just
Oh,
smother
that's
them
it.
gradually until they're old and
Put your arm around them when you're walking.
No.
Just side by side, you're
No,
mine.
I'm saying why shag all these women and say you love them?
I'm not saying I love you to all of them.
He's primary partner only.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's how they know they've been promoted. If they hear the L word, fucking hell, that's 140
Like
million.
Conor McGregor. On a really smaller scale.
No, but Conor McGregor's wife doesn't know that he's. Well,
Well,
she does.
But we all do.
If she
I
doesn't,
know, she knows.
No, but she hasn't given express consent, though.
I
has she?
bet you she has.
I bet you she has.
I 100% guarantee
Or
he's
she's
gone to
acquiesced.
her.
At best, she's acquiesced.
No,
At best.
he's gone to her. You can live this life, look after our kids, but I do what the fuck I want. And she's gone, deal, mate. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, but that's not like in her heart of hearts what she wants, surely.
No, of course it isn't what she wants.
So
but
how
she
long
also
you-
likes a Lambo yacht.
which she's never on because he's banging slags on there.
Yeah.
So how long you been seeing the primary partner?
About 4 months?
4 months. Nice.
L word, yeah.
Is she Liverpool based?
No.
Oh, good.
Is she Asian? What's wrong with that?
That felt eggy.
Wasn't?
We're not going to use the yellow card on you, but just know it's
That's a
available.
warning. That's a verbal
Is she
warning.
deaf?
I'm not saying anything.
Primary!
Oh, God. She's not in primary school, is she?
I think he's saying I'm primo pussy.
Why has she got an American deaf accent? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Is she
Of
Asian
I'm happy
descent?
to confirm.
not happy? Just confirming.
I don't fuck with Asians.
Yeah. So it's not
Wow.
So it's not an arranged primary partner. Eshaan, we've got you a lovely girl.
Stop doing that.
What are you doing the head? Stop doing that. What are you doing the head?
That was my deaf person.
Just know the red exists.
I can't tell the difference between you're deaf and you're Asian. They're both the same. Yeah.
Right. All that matters is, are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
Of course I'm not happy.
I can't breathe for pussy.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, it's fun. It is what it is.
Sounds terrific.
It is terrific in many ways.
Who's your favourite?
Oh, he's such a shitbag.
I can't answer that.
I've signed an exclusivity deal that is,
Yeah, I
you
can't
know,
answer that question. But
till
yeah, I'm
death.
having fun, and it's
it's very
interesting.
modern. It's very modern of you.
It's very
Eshaan.
modern of me. And as I hurtle towards my 40s,
Really?
She's 39.
I'm going to be 40 in August. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Everyone who's in the game, it's like The Wire,
Yeah.
innit? They know they're in the game. They know the risks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
They get
fuck,
on the pit,
You
yeah.
don't fuck with people who aren't in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Omar's coming, but he only fucking
Yeah.
Does everyone know that they're in the game, or are they like, I've met someone and it's because that's when a bit of
Yeah.
shitbaggery comes
Well, that's
around.
not, if they don't, it's not consensual, is it?
No, they do. They do. The only issue is I don't know how many of them are fully aware of the rules completely. So they know that it's
Casual.
yeah.
What if they all fall in love with you?
This is very likely
I
possible.
mean, it's if and not
It's
when.
a very strong
yeah.
possibility. I mean, one of the
it's
one
when
of the
and not if.
secondaries.
I was trying to be complimentary.
You can
It's
do-
if and not when. Sorry.
one of the
It's when and
secondaries
not
has
if,
said
babe.
that she would like to marry me.
Oh, don't call them that. Is there any
What are the
tertiaries?
secondaries? Championship quality?
The tertiaries are basically, I consider tertiaries like
Absolute Derby County of a woman.
Fabrizio Ravanelli.
she can put some great performances, but they got financial problems.
yeah. The tertiaries are kind of like out of town situations.
Oh, like little fuck buddies.
Walsall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they don't need to know the full extent of my
Yeah, cock.
current sexual proclivities.
Yeah, because grown-ups are allowed to go, hey, I don't know, do you want to hang out? Do you want to have some fun? And
Yeah.
if they go, yeah. If they go, I'm looking for a relationship, a serious relationship, or I want to have kids, and you're like, yeah, baby, that's happening. This bitch is secondary. She's a secondary without full knowledge. That's bad.
What's the four? What's after tertiary? What's the four?
Quartiary.
Quartiary. Sounds like Nigel Quad.
Quartiary.
Do you have any quartiary ones?
No quartiary ones.
Quartiary tail.
Those are probably the arranged ones. Quartiary.
I think it sounds
Quartiary
terrific.
tail.
How much time have you got in your hands?
I don't, and that's why it's such.
He said it in 5 seconds. You got headphones on?
He was thinking, the cogs are turning.
Need to be quick.
Yeah, but what about this? Quartiary tail.
Whoa! Wow.
I love a bit of cunnilingus.
Shut up, Finn.
I don't have time, which is why it's a good arrangement. Because I'm so limited on time, actually E&M really works for me because I can't really commit to anyone properly.
E&M?
Ethically non-monogamous, ethic non-monogamy.
You have got to find less cunty terms for this.
Have you got a flag? You need a flag.
Yeah, to use for wipe up.
I think E&Ms fall within the current LGBTQ APK flag.
No, it doesn't. Banging around when you're straight.
Oh my God, you have got a flag.
Oh, get
What, E&M's got a flag?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah, I love pussy. Harry with the
I think I'm E&M.
No, you haven't got a flag, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I've been up to recently. That's the latest.
Listen, but just...
No, you have actually got a
You
flag.
have actually got a flag?
no.
It's sky blue, pink, and
Can
white.
I
with
see it?
Yeah, and it's got a...
Let me have a look.
That's a trans flag, isn't it?
No, that's not the trans flag.
Similar colours, but
It's Mogadishu.
Is that meant to be a
that's
pussy? The triangle.
That's a C.
Is the triangle meant to be a
Idiot.
pussy? Why is that
Idiot.
on
I think the triangle's like, hey, it's more than one person.
there? Okay.
Whoa.
Like, whoa, could be like there should be a dodecahedron there, if anything.
It should be a dodecahedron, yeah.
Whoa. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Just make sure no one gets hurt, and I include you in that.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Oh,
What do you mean?
For?
What do you mean?
He said, "Oh,
Because you got a sore dick.
11.
Yeah, man. It's also a lot of admin, mental admin.
Have you got a
And
timetable?
honestly, genuinely, there have been times where I've had to really think about whose name I'm calling out.
Yeah.
Up the stairs.
Fucking.
Don't get out of bed. That's my English accent.
Fucking
start with?
Mambo number 5 over here.
Yeah, it is a bit like that.
Jesus Christ.
So there have been times where I'm like, she's really giving it. Give her some Glock 3000 proper good fun times.
Yeah.
And crying, As in tears, not crying because you're sad about it. That sounded grim. And I'll close my eyes. I'm like, this feels like secondary 3, but it is actually secondary 1. Let me remember the
They've
name
got numbers like Squid Game.
Yeah. Have you imagined one of them while you're with the other one?
Yeah.
You need to marry her then, don't you?
No, but imagine different ones with different people.
Oh,
'Cause
shit.
Sometimes
Fuck
I
me,
find
keep your
myself in
ass.
front. I find myself in front of one of them, thinking about the other one, but I'm shagging this one.
What's the limit?
There is no limit. There is.
I mean, there
zero-
is a limit when you call one of them Susan and she's not called Susan. That
She's
will
called
limit
Frank.
that.
Yeah.
She's called Dave.
How big does it have to be for you to just be openly shagging everyone? Like if it's a relationship that's like 1,000 people, that's just like a small village. Really?
Yeah.
It is.
You're like a
You're the
With
mayor.
like a stud.
Pussy town.
I'm the mayor of Pussy Town.
You are the mayor of Pussy town. Any of these sort of divorcees and got kids?
One of them's got kids.
Oh, you
Wow.
fucking with the single mom puss.
That is good puss.
Oh, Jesus.
That was horrible.
How did you make it work? I just said it and it felt playful and then you're like, it is. I'm taking us skiing.
How old's the child? We talking teen? We talking
Like 3, 4.
Oh, God.
God.
She's not 22 and a possible tertiary. Right. That's great.
This isn't for you, is it, Dan?
What?
This isn't for you.
No, because I'm married.
No, I mean as
and
a single man.
As what?
I view you as a single man.
Yeah, sounds great.
I don't think you've got the energy.
Oh, I used to. I just have to get on the testosterone replacement. I'll be back in the game. Are you using any performance
Performance in?
performance enhancing
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you on, bro?
Hard mints.
What, like Trebo? I want to smell good.
It's a brand, and they get these chewable mints.
Hey!
So Stan.
Or act as there's Viagra.
Yeah, I thought it was to make you last longer.
No.
No, I know. It's just a form of Viagra, which
I
don't
have
really
lasted
need.
longer since I've been on it, though.
Yeah, I had basically one bang with Laura, and I was like, these are amazing.
Are you on the chewables?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of the Instagram ads work.
The little box, tiny box.
Yeah.
Hashtag not ad.
Little tiny box. That's what I call Laura. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
They taste rank, though, didn't they?
They taste all right. I know what's about to come.
You?
To be honest, yeah.
Do you get stuck in your teeth?
Caution.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's a cautionary tale.
Cautionary tale.
I've run out of them now. But I've only used 3 of them, and
You
Laura.
don't have a monthly subscription?
I've not started a subscription
Oh, I
because
A prescription.
I've basically just been. No, a subscription.
Oh, which is worse? What? Can you get prescribed them by the doctor?
No, you just
No.
get them off Hims, but it's a subscription.
Subscription, yeah.
But I use most of them just to have a longer wank, better wank. And I was like, this is tragic. I was like, do you know what? I really want to. I'm going to have an absolute belter of a wank, and then pop to Hims. What are we doing?
Does it feel bigger? It feels bigger, doesn't it?
It's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. Maybe.
Mine has felt bigger.
The women have all turned off by now.
I think they were turned on. They were playing for the secondaries.
You don't have to disclose if she said this or not to you.
Yeah.
But some of the women I've been with have complimented me on
Remembering
penis
their
size
name.
by saying that they like it's not too big.
Wow, that's a bad compliment.
Every woman I've ever been with
Yeah.
has said, thank God. Thank God. It's very comfortable, isn't it? Your
Yeah,
penis?
yeah.
No.
no,
One
oh.
girl, when I was 19, said, whoa, you're a big boy. And I will never forget that moment. It was a great moment. And I could have just been
she was
squashing her.
referring to
I don't
penis.
know. I literally don't know. But I don't think I'm packing the kind of a problematic length.
Yeah, because I'm definitely a grower, number one.
Oh,
Every normal man's a grower.
I am not for show.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't want to be a shower either. It's uncomfortable. I'd rather just be all retracted,
Yeah.
like a little flick stick, and then when he's ready to go, bam. I don't want like big pants.
Are your balls bigger than your dick in a normal state?
It's Holy Trinity. They're about equal.
Oh, is it? No,
Yeah,
mine-
yeah.
Mine's definitely my balls are bigger than mine.
Or like sit on them.
Yeah.
It's a little bean bag.
It's like 2 bean bags and a little me just there, just hanging out. But almost.
Laura, we had this conversation, and I went, is it a decent? Is it all, you know when you're just like in
it's
one of the
all right,
moments.
yeah.
There's some conversations you should never like have. I can't. When I found out how many penises my wife had seen lifetime, like or had people she had sex with, I don't know why I needed to know that information. And even though it's less than mine, I was still like, ew, dirty.
Few penises.
But when
You've seen more penises than your wife.
yeah. I was like, is it? 'Cause she was like, it's the perfect length. I honestly, she was just being that. She was like, it's so nice. Like, she was like, it doesn't. It's just right.
Yeah.
I jizz. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Wow.
And then stupidly, I pressed it. I was like, is it the right girth? And she went,
Oh no!
and I went, what? She went, no, it is. But in that little fleeting moment. But why are you saying that to your wife? What are we doing, Dan? Stop asking stupid questions.
No.
She's married to this dick.
That's
Ain't
true.
going nowhere, bruv.
That's true. But I think also men, we don't talk about sex because women talk about sex a lot. I've discovered this. Women will talk to their friends
Yep.
about the shags they're having and how it is, blah, blah, blah. Men don't, because either we do one extreme, which is, oh, fucking...
Men's all ego, that's why.
what?
It's all ego, isn't it?
Yeah.
Women are happy to break down any ego they've
Yeah.
got and go, oh my God, I'm having
Whereas men don't, we don't talk about, like, is your dick the right size and what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. Because I think that's part of the reason sometimes why men do the mad shit that they do. It's
gay,
they're,
innit?
thay not being policed.
gay, that.
It is gay.
If you went lad me dicks,
Lad.
I'd be like, lad, shut up.
Have a look at this. Do you reckon it's all right?
When I'm having sex with this woman, shut up, it's gay. No, it's because I think if you try not to be just a boorish, laddie. Oh, I was doing this and then I was doing that. And you're like, oh, shut up, man. Like, I don't want to hear all that stuff. Like, unless it's a funny story or you're the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
I'll listen to that story.
Yeah.
You're like, like, that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's like being back at college or, when you were younger and you hadn't matured enough to know that, no, that's so dull hearing about how you think you're great at sex.
Yeah.
Whereas I think you're saying that women are better at just sort of like discussing it. And I don't know. Yeah. Maybe there's a different emphasis within that conversation that doesn't make them feel like pigs.
Yeah. And then also, like, if men are talking a bit more openly about shit like that, about sex and their penises or whatever it is, in a way that's constructive, you can actually go, if one of your mates is saying something that he shouldn't be saying, you can go, lad, you don't need to be, that's a bit much. And then
it's a fine line though, because what happens is if you have an honest moment in this thing, there's a little moment where you can go, this is happening to me or whatever.
Yeah.
But then it's very easy to go to, shut up, you fucking dick.
Yeah.
I remember when hymns got mentioned last time, you were like, I don't take them, I'm not a bitch.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there you go.
There you
But
go.
it's like, lads, it's so easy to just quickly flick to the toxic thing. And it makes lads go, I'll never say that again. I'm not going to talk about it again. Yeah, we're bad for that.
Yeah.
It's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just dead easy to be like, I'm not gay.
because I'm happy to talk about.
Because men are all scared of, like, emotions and feelings. and
You are.
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm keen.
Prime example.
You are, because you're a bitch. I love emotions.
I love them more than you.
I was getting my underpants and watch Schindler's List. God, I'm so sad. The Holocaust was awful. Love that feeling. Of the emotion.
There's a trailer.
I just want us to talk more, and then I can share my tips.
Go on.
Yeah.
What's your
You've been
biggest
sharing
sex
your
tip?
tip quite a lot.
Whoa. Cock.
Of his penis.
Yes.
What's your biggest sex tip for maybe a guy listening who's a bit younger, who's a bit more, I don't know, nervous in the bedroom?
When fingering a woman,
Hang on. Order. Point of order. Bit of advice number 1.
your fingers are not a piston.
Oh, yeah.
This is not the movement.
Yeah, you're
This
not trying to
doesn't do
punch
anything.
her in the fanny.
You're literally trying to make her come towards you.
Oh,
These two fingers.
the come
To the
hither.
roof of the vagina.
To the roof.
Yeah. Look for
The
the bottom.
To the roof of the vagina.
Unless it's on fire.
And as it gets more and more dry at the top, actually they're getting closer to ejaculation. As you feel the rough texture at the top of the vagina.
Initially, we were bantering, but now I'm just going to put this in a little
No, I'm
note
learning.
on my phone. All right, okay, that's great.
And if you're able to, if you have the dexterity to,
Oh, is this point? Is this?
yeah, point 2. When fingering a woman, if you are able to also
Or a
add
man.
a circular motion on her clitoris, if you can find it,
Or a man.
Or a man.
with your tongue,
Or a...
that usually brings them to a form of climax. Because remember, the clitoris was meant to be a penis.
Yeah, just fell off.
So the thing that you would like done to your penis is what you should do to a woman's clitoris.
Wow.
Buy them dinner.
Isn't it?
If you hang on, here's another one. Bye.
Isn't it suck, kiss, lick?
What?
Suck, kiss, lick. It is.
No, it's starters, mains.
It's
Yeah.
suck, kiss, lick,
Suck, kiss,
top
lick.
to bottom.
Here's another point.
Yeah.
When you're going in there,
Yeah.
initially,
Yeah.
we're starting out.
Yeah.
We're about to have the sex.
You're kissing.
Old little Danny's going in,
Yeah.
right? Just take it easy.
Yes.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Women like to be put in the mood.
Slow it down when you're like, I'm here. Fa-tunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And in fact, if you can lubricate the tip of your penis, either with your own spit or with lube.
Thanks for that.
Spit on the So you're saying a guy who's got no confidence listening, spit on the end of your own cock.
Well, spit on the end of your hand and then just rub it over the tip.
Oh, just like a fucking,
Lubricate it a bit.
like a,
I love how Will's nodding his head non-stop.
it's like a seam bowler.
yeah, exactly.
And then just
Give
rub
it a
your cock.
little-
Yeah.
You on your googly.
Nice. That's a cricket word.
All it
Also,
is-
women like it when you're doing the same movement to their nipples as you do to their clitoris. If you're able to mirror them together.
No, it's like this.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, Will.
Their body responds well
Pat
to
your
that.
head and rub your belly.
The mirror. Yeah.
Pin him down.
Consensually.
Yeah, I don't mean on the street.
Super in Iceland.
Fucking hell. chasing her down the lane. You like this? Right. Stay there. I'm going to do the same thing to your clitoris as I am to your nipples. God, I've... Fucking hell. Hang on. I'll just warm up. Right.
You did it wrong as well. Pat your head and rub your belly.
I'm just copying you.
No. You got to rub your belly and tap your head.
There
you go.
Should see me with 2 nips and a clit. That's, just getting in there and then there's all, he's nice and sometimes just fucking.
Rim the asshole. Don't stick your tongue straight in.
Hang on. But
You don't know what's in there.
I want to make a point.
Yeah.
I think you got to be careful with the bum. If you're giving advice to inexperienced dudes and they're like, this is gold, Eshaan, take it slow, pin them down on a road.
Yeah.
This is all good.
Yeah.
Be careful sticking tongues in bumholes.
Yeah.
It's not.
You've both got to be prepared for it.
You can't just be like, well, while I'm down here, pump.
That's an expert move, isn't it?
You've got to know that the person
expert.
you're with is like,
Yeah.
love a bit of bum play.
And also make sure, because white people don't wash their asses, so make sure it's clean.
I do. Famously.
Excuse me.
He does.
Yeah.
'cause
I
he's been
do.
to Japan.
Thank you.
He has a shower after every shit.
Well, I don't need to anymore. I've got a bidet
doesn't-
built
he's
into
got
the
a bidet,
toilet.
so-
Yeah. What? Why are you coming at my white people?
Because you
What
don't
are
wash
you
your
saying
asses.
He is right, though. People walking around with shitty asses. Fact.
When I was 8 years old, I was in primary school and someone called me skid mark and I didn't know what it was. So I said to him, what do you mean? And he goes, it's a line of shit in your underwear. I was like, why have you got a line of shit in your underwear?
Yeah, and then he went, you know what? Yeah, maybe I've been doing it wrong. I'm racist, but I've learned something here today.
So that's, I didn't know what skid mark was until...
What's the Bengali, Pakistani heritage on that?
South Asian, there's 3 levels. If
All
you're
right,
poor...
that's easy to say.
Yeah. If you're poor, you get a bum pot. It's like a teapot with a long snout.
I'm a little bum pot. Short and stout. Stick me up your ass.
Oh.
Right. So you get a bum pot.
A bum pot.
I don't believe you. That's silly. You got a bum pot.
Type in Lota, Lotta. It's called a Lotta.
Oh, Lotta.
Lotta Bombon.
Leroy Lotta.
It would have been.
Ray playing for Reading.
What is a loader
Absolute
and how to
bum
use
pot.
it?
Second time Leroy Lita's been mentioned in the last 6 months.
Is it?
Don't know why.
Show him. Show him what a Lotta looks like.
Dan thought he reads. It was like 6'4", 5'10".
It is an actual like
There you go.
teapot.
I've got 2 of those at home.
No, that's not a fucking bum pot. That is a teapot
Yeah, but
that
it's-
some scruff is washing their arsehole with. I've got a fucking bum pot.
I've got a Lotta.
I just use it for tea.
You haven't got but you haven't got a plastic one, have you?
Right. All right.
I've got a chocolate one.
To be fair, they can be made from clay, copper, steel, or plastic.
Yeah.
As useful as a chocolate bum pot.
Chocolate Lotta.
Chocolate Lotta.
Woo!
Chocolata.
Apparently,
Lotta.
Prophet Muhammad kicked off the use of the lota. He was a bit of a trendsetter with the lota.
Oh, well, I don't want to comment on that.
Right.
So,
That's that bum pot.
yeah.
Then 2 middle classes.
What do you think about that?
Don't even come over here, mate.
Actually,
Return the serve. Go on, sorry.
middle classes, bum gun.
Yeah.
And how do you pronounce that?
Yeah. There's a little gun on the side of the toilet.
And you just shoot your
just
arsehole
spray
off. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's water. yeah.
It's not there if you blow
After
it off.
every shit, pow!
This is disgusting.
Mass shooting. And
Right.
then the third is the
And then the king,
bidet.
the bid.
bidet or the Japanese toilet.
Oh, wow.
Bidets scare me.
And that's just for your.
But also environmentally, think how much toilet paper you waste.
In fact.
Oh, well, I've got a child I've got a 7-year-old who has no gauge on when to call it on toilet roll.
Right.
We've had to have a plumber out for the downstairs toilet because she's just in
Blocked
the
it
last
up.
few years blocked it up. And then Jack is about to start potty training. So it's going to be, I might even have to just lock the downstairs bathroom
You'd ask.
because they're going to
Get a bum gun
Not a
installed.
euphemism.
Get a bum gun installed.
I'm sorry, you want my potty training 3-year-old
Yeah.
to try and spray
Yeah.
water
Yeah.
on his tiny bumhole
Yeah.
and watch shit go everywhere?
Yeah.
I'd rather he stay in nappies.
And he'd use it as like a water fight weapon.
He's a fucking nightmare.
I'm thirsty.
I don't use toilet paper no more. I do 2 washes and a blow dry, and it's clean.
Right. What if you're at like a service station?
No, I've 2 washes and a blow.
Why is he taking a teapot instead? It's a Lotta.
There's a lot there, yeah?
It's a lot to deal with.
It's Lutta in Urdu and Bodna in Bengali.
Oh, thank
Two
you.
different words.
I am actually an Urdu preference when it
I've
comes
been
to being a
told
knobhead.
when we go to India, obviously you don't know, you know more about Indian culture than us. Don't shake their left hand.
Well, South Asians don't use their left hand for any kind of anything.
I was told it was the right hand for eating and the left hand for wiping your
For
bum.
cleaning, yeah.
So don't shake their left hand.
Because the left hand is used to clean out the lotta.
Yeah. And we do wash our hands afterwards. We're not sat there with
Yeah.
shitty hand.
I'm just not going to touch
Which
anyone.
is actually why cutlery place settings on tables is the most Tory thing I'm about to say. Differ because on an Asian household the glass will be on the left, but in European households the glass will be on the right hand.
Because you've got shitty left hands.
Because you use your left hand to drink a glass of water while you're eating with your hands on the other.
Yeah. I love hand eating, I think it's fucking class.
Pizza, doesn't it?
I've got a YouTube.
No, it couldn't.
I've got a YouTube series coming out.
He has, and it sounds very, very interesting.
I've got a YouTube series coming out in a couple of weeks
About this.
called Hands Down.
Oh, it's not about cleaning your arsehole.
That is mentioned.
Eshaan Akbar, a lot of fun.
Hands down, guns up.
Hands-
It's the old primary school game you used to
yeah,
play.
I've got a YouTube series coming out called Hands Down, where I showcase and sample foods that are best enjoyed when eaten with hands.
Are you kidding?
No.
No, we told me about this in the car. There's
Yeah.
but
That's fucking class. Are you
that
having
extends-
guests?
Yeah.
Oh, can I come on?
You can come on.
I don't like doing other people's stuff very
no,
often.
Jody can do nachos, even though he's not Mexican.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
no,
can do
can
Mexican.
What else you gonna eat with your hands that you can possibly give?
Everything. Tacos.
Yeah, but I'm saying his
all
culture.
Doritos.
I thought you were going for the culture of the people.
No. So I did.
Potato
I've
waffles?
done the 5 episodes we've recorded.
Oh, nice. It's all been boxed off.
It's all in box stuff. We've got the second series coming out soon, though.
Okay.
You're on the list.
Nice.
Yeah, but what are the cultures that you've gone for so far?
So we've done Indian, we've done North Indian, South Indian, French, barbecue.
You've done sushi, haven't you?
What?
Barbecue's handsy.
Yeah.
When I was in the Middle East, big piece of bread, meat in the middle in a little pile, rip off a piece of bread, make your own little mini hand kebab.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Mini hand kebab. That is basically what it is.
It is. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mini hand.
And the guy we
burrito.
were working with was like, "Oh, this is camel," and I believed it for about
shouldn't
half
talk about
an
his
hour.
wife like that.
It was, whoa, it was lamb.
Camel's a scouse term for your
Ugly
woman.
wife.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, for camel heads.
That's
Bird.
a bit. I don't like that.
Should be camel, lads. Full of camels in here.
I don't like that.
It's a Division 2 camel.
2 umps.
Did you just do my voice? 2 umps.
No, thank you.
Right, where did we find that?
That'll be
Sounds great.
That'll be on YouTube. We're doing the launch in 2 weeks' time, hopefully. After this, yeah.
It sounds wonderful.
That sounds really fucking good, man.
Thanks.
I'm into it. What would you have me eat?
I would, because you've
Because
got,
I'd like to try some of that Akbar original. Your brother was just here.
yeah.
Did I miss that?
You've still got some of your mama's recipes. Come on, I want some of that Akbar original
Oh, would you
stuff.
want to have South Asian food with me?
Oh, 1,000%.
He likes
Oh yeah, of course he does.
that cuisine.
Love it.
Actually, I'd love to do Bengali food with you.
Oh, mate, that
My
would make
best
me
mate
so
at
happy.
Bengali food and teaching you how to eat rice with your hands.
Yes.
That was not.
Because there will literally be 0 cutlery on the table. There will be no cutlery allowed on the table.
What am I doing here? What am I doing? Look at me.
What about soup?
What about jerk chicken? What about the rice and rice and peas?
Me tinks.
What? Me what?
Me tinks. Me
Oh,
tinks.
there
them
you
do
go.
it.
That's not Eshaan.
No. What,
No,
what's-
but me think
what-
them do
is
it
it
with
Phone Shop? The only clip
Yeah.
I've seen from Phone Shop.
Yam in the microwave.
Yum. Cookie top.
Cook it up. Me tinks they use them, cutlery.
Isn't a yam just a sweet potato?
No.
Seafood boil you can do.
Yeah, it's in the microwave.
Me and Kane Brown are going to do seafood boil together.
Oh, Kane Brown. My man flying.
Yeah, of course.
His
it is.
podcast is doing
It's
fucking
funny. The
bits.
clips are
Funny
great.
as fuck.
So good. What a good concept. What's it called, Kane's podcast?
Rated 18.
Yeah, in
It's
fact,
go and
who's
have
the-
a look,
The
man.
guy with the hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's his
Percy,
own-
Uncle
is it-
Percy.
Uncle Percy. Such a fucking clever idea for a pod.
The accents help.
And they're smash. Yeah, of course, but that makes it.
Yeah.
It makes it well better. I sometimes like if I. This sounds insane, but if I'm thinking of a piece of material, I'll think about it in an Irish accent. 'Cause it makes it sound funnier in my head
There's so many
than
acts.
just my own thoughts are like, yeah, isn't this funny?
There's so many
maybe it's
acts who've
funny.
benefited from that.
But
if you-
accents help though in comedy, stand up. But if you have an accent,
Well, I'm glad I've got mine, so that's fine. But it's a pretty gentle northern twang.
yeah.
Like Preston's, like real Preston's, like you all right, you all right.
How you doing, bro?
Proper stronger than that.
Proper good that.
What?
That's like
All right,
4
mate.
lines.
No, that is 4 lines, isn't it?
No, but bloody, that's what I would do, innit? If I was from Preston, I'd be doing this. A stand up.
Bradford,
I'd stand up, I'd be like this, wouldn't I?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, all right.
Do you reckon you'd have gone further if that was your voice?
I reckon I would, you know. I reckon if I were
For
talking
training
like
camp.
this,
Fucked up rabbit with no ears.
I was like,
Did you do it? You did it on the film. The
We
film
did 4
part.
lines this month. Yeah.
It's
Go
my
and give it a
favourite
listen on Patreon. Or you're here. Go and give it a
all
listen.
right, I'm ethically non-monogamous.
Got loads of wives.
I'm allowed.
Do you reckon that would? I reckon that would work for you.
I reckon it would work. You know, I'd be
Would
more
work.
famous. And that. But right now, I just sound really...
Why can you do that so perfectly? Is that because you know people with that voice?
No, I don't. I just observe. I'm good at accents. You know this.
What?
I'm bloody great at accents, bro.
Oh, well.
Bloody
Hey,
great.
I'm bloody great at accents.
Let's do Eshaan's accents.
We've done it before.
Yeah,
and
this
it's
is
had
One
the
of the
game.
most
Old
classic
Have
clips
we?
ever. Yeah. Remember the bus driver?
I know we've done it before, but I want to do it again.
You want to do it again?
Hang on.
Don't do
what
it.
Can I? What can I use as the?
You want to say millionaire?
Ready?
I can't hear what he's playing, but it better be funny. Like, what we're doing.
We're going to give you an accent.
Geordie.
But listen, Ray, let me just say something before I do it.
No, not Asian Geordie.
Oh,
which
they're
I
all
don't
going to be
know.
Asian.
I don't.
No, you want me to do like white
Forgotten
Geordie?
it down as well. That was awful. Sorry.
Oh, wait, me fucking favourite. No, I can't do that.
Right.
First one you can.
I think what we're gonna do. There's a panel of 3 here, and we're gonna give you a point if we think you've nailed
Oh,
it.
wait. Oh,
Right,
wait.
Geordie.
I'm on the Have a Word podcast.
Right, that is an absolute
good.
abomination. That was
Bristolian?
racist. Right, wait. Right, are we giving him it? No?
No.
Right, okay. Shit.
I can't
Well, that
do
doesn't
my
restart. Fucking stupid.
I can't do my accent. My time.
Scouse?
Oh, yeah, you can do Scouts, though, can't you?
Nope.
Go on.
Lad, my favourite city is Liverpool. I love it. I love it here. It's
That's
great.
not like... That's like wool. That's like bad wool.
Ormskirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Harry.
okay, that's fine.
No.
That's fine.
You doing Harry?
That's fine. That's fine.
Listen to what... That's fine.
That's
I'm not-
fine.
I'm not good. That's fine.
I'm afraid we're not giving you that.
No,
either.
come
Ready?
on.
Ready,
Give
ready?
you half a point.
I give you half a point.
No, it's perfect.
Bit of Dublin. What can you do?
Oh, Dublin. Now that's hard. That's hard.
That's not hard. That's fucking
I-
Johnny Lane. Get
No,
Johnny
but-
Lane
but
on.
you-
John Lennon.
Whenever I think of
Fucking
Dublin,
Sexy, aye.
when I think of Dublin, I think of Joanne McNally.
Oh,
He's on ride.
He said he can't do any accents. Are you meant to be an actor?
This one will be easier for you. Brummie, Birmingham.
All right, mate.
Oh my God! It's a fucking great South African.
Great ball.
You know what? My South
Catch
African
it, Jonty.
It's not bad. It's not bad, my South African, actually. Now that I think about it.
That's actually all right.
All right. It's
Can you
not
do
bad.
I mean, it's not good.
It's not great.
Can you do
What?
Bengali? Go on.
Bengali is very specific. It's quite hard.
You can't do Bengali.
No,
Yes, you can.
You're half Bengali and you can't do Bengali. Come on.
I can't.
You've just failed to do Geordie. At least failed.
There are
to
very many ways to do Bengali.
What?
This is actually a very good Bengali accent.
You can do Bengali.
Very good Bengali accent.
Pity.
Have they not got V?
Very good Bengali accent. You are for your family.
For your family. Have they not got V in their vernacular?
For your family. Very good.
Pagina. They say pagina, don't they?
What?
Did they say pagina?
And Bob's.
That is
Pobs and pagina.
vagina. Vagina.
Vagina.
The vagina. Vagina. That is
Pagina.
Vagina.
vagina. Yes. That
Very good.
very good.
You're very good on my pimples and my...
Pimples.
No, they can't say nipples.
Pimples.
Nipples. No, you said nipples.
Same motion. Pimples
No,
and
Bloods
papaya.
and crips.
Nipples. Nipples.
Nipples?
Nipples.
No!
The nipples.
Nipples and...
Pagina.
Vagina. Vagina nipples. My nipples are very sensitive. My nipples are very sensitive.
Oh, the things you do to my pulpa.
Have they all bit their lips? Why can't they say V?
They just swap out
can't
because
do-
the letter V isn't in the Bengali language. so
Dental
it's like a
fricatives.
per sound.
One more. Should we do one more?
Yes. Sudanese.
Oh.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm calling about your bank.
That's phone.
Your bank account seems to be in problem.
Does he get a pass for this?
Come on, I make you laugh.
Famously Nigerian.
That is great.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't know the difference between Nigeria and Sudan. Do you? Let's have a break. Superb work.
Lads, do us a favour, yeah? You love us, don't you? You love this podcast. That's why you're listening to it. And especially if you're watching on YouTube, helps us immeasurably. If you go and leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn the bell on, it sends us through the roof with the algorithm. It costs you absolutely nothing apart from half a second of your life and helps us no end. And you can follow us on socials, can't you, Dan?
Dude, yeah. Have a word pod. I nearly said my handle then. Have a word pod. Just give us a follow and comment, and don't just like something. Retweet it, share it, put it on your stories.
Just be sound.
Yeah,
Costs
be a-
nothing to be nice.
Be a good egg. And we are back. This is the Have a Word podcast, patron exclusive. And I'm here with guest co-host Eshaan Navid Akbar.
A pleasure and honour to be here.
We're also joined by Sensei Carl on production and not Finn, Harry Robinson.
Harry.
Oh, he blew a little kiss to the camera.
I'm saucy like that.
He
You've
knows,
become quite a saucy minx lately.
he knows the game.
I got spanked once. in the
I saw
special and
you.
that-
I saw you playing tonsil
Oh,
tennis.
I thought you were going to say your new lady spanked you.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, you and your new lady playing tonsil tennis in Pogues. We had to leave you behind. It was quite.
Yeah, I've told this before that I got a message.
Tonsil tennis. How old are you, mate?
14 nearly. Go
He's nearly your age.
on.
I've been saying Laura's nearly 40. Don't say that to a 38-year-old. She don't like it.
Don't like it.
It's kind of right.
Oh, Laura's nearly my age, like nearer me than you. No, she's not.
No, she's
What's
not.
your
She's
age
nearly
at 4
40.
years?
She's 38 and a bit.
And you say 4 years.
I'm 43.
So 4 or 5 years.
It's 5 years, yeah.
5
So
years.
she's only 6 years off me.
Do you
So
ever?
watch out.
Do you ever think about at this age? I don't know if you do at this age, but do you ever think about the fact that when you were doing your A levels, she would have been doing like GCSE mocks, and how weird that is.
When you were a teenager, she was 7.
Yeah. It's, no, you don't think about it.
Do you know?
You know, because I wasn't trying to fuck her till she was 29. And that is
So you waited from the age of
crucial.
7. Turned 29.
When
The
you had
weird
your-
one is when she goes, oh, here's a picture of me at 13, 14. And I'm like, I've done loads of stuff to that person. But it's a picture of the child.
Yeah, but
It is a weird one. You're like, oh, that is the child version of the woman that I fuck.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's-
it? And
yeah.
you've got to go, oh, what a cute young lady that will
Yeah.
grow up to have me absolutely slam
I've
her
had
from
exes send
behind.
me pictures of themselves as babies.
when you could legally smoke cigarettes, she was watching like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then she grew up to smoke my dick.
I'm closer in age to Etta than I am to Dan.
Oh yeah.
Let's not bring my daughter into it anymore. Do you know what I mean? Let's not bring that little angel into this chat.
It is
The
crazy.
light of my life.
It's crazy how much she is your daughter.
She's a fucking nightingale. That little
Teenager
ginger
soon.
monster
She is.
is a Ross, mate. Little Jack is going through such a, I think they call it a developmental leap. And what they could call it is a cunt session. He is such a little fucking ball bag this last couple of weeks. And he's trying to break the record every day for person in the history of the world to say mummy the most in 24 hours. It's unreal. It's like so Laura's gone, he just keeps saying my name all the time. And she's the lead parent. That's because she's so amazing as a mum. And she's there and he needs her but it's so too
Like
much.
Katie Price.
Yes, she's a great mum. Great mum. Hasn't drowned anyone. And he came, she was like, the timing was unbelievable. She was like, if he says my name one more time, and then he started saying mummy in his room, came all the way through to her room, just going, mummy, 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 and then went, this is an Allosaurus. And then fucked off. Just 7 or 8 mummies, unnecessarily. You can see her eye twitching just to go, this is a very specific type of dinosaur. No, you didn't ask about it, but I just wanted to share the news.
What do you do when kids do that, Joe? When your kid like shows you like I've drawn or something shite, you don't care. What's your reaction? Say I'm Jack. I'm like, Dad, I've just drawn a...
Daddy.
A
Daddy.
cat.
You go, oh, that's amazing. Really well done. Because I don't want to go like, there's no perspective.
Yeah.
Shit,
Rule
the
of
colours are
thirds.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you've got, like, I'm into dinosaurs now.
Are you always like really enthusiastic?
I'm now that we're just entering the fucking Triassic period or Jurassic period. We're into it. I am going to know more about dinosaurs in the next 6 months, a year of my life than I'll have known since I was that age, and I've forgotten all of it. He is fucking obsessed. He knows all the different types of to the point where we are close to having to get like an autism check on this kid. It's
I was well into
phenomenal
dinosaurs.
knowledge.
I think it's just the thing. I was well into
It's a boy
dinosaurs.
thing, innit? At that age, dinosaurs are always... I
I
don't know
was
why.
obsessed with them.
Yeah,
Stegosaurus was my favourite.
he was into diggers, and now JCB.
He was into what?
He's into JCB diggers.
Okay.
In Paris.
I knew what I was doing.
I
knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I knew.
It's not born in, is it?
What? It's what?
It's not born in, is it? They all love diggers, and then they grow up and...
They all grow
He's
up.
gone through his JCB
Everyone goes through their
phase.
digger phase.
Yeah,
Everyone goes through a digger phase.
and now he's in his dinosaur phase.
Okay.
Let's just move on. Naughty children. Can't remember what we were talking about.
Dinosaurs.
I can't, just looking at my
Oh, we were
teenage
talking
wife.
about whether or not you feel like you're ever a paedophile because you're so much older than your wife.
5 years is well within the margin of error.
Is it?
As you get older, it is.
Eshaan.
Not in your teen years.
You're telling me an under 33-year-old, an under 34-year-old girl slides into your DMs and you're like, get back to primary school, you child. You lying little sex pod.
Everyone, all from my primary to my secondaries. Actually, no, there is a few people.
I was going to bang that so fucking hard.
I'm 32. Would you not bang me?
Have you seen Stephen Fry's boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, that's grim.
Have I?
Yeah.
Wow, he looks like a... He looks like
That's
a
grim,
child.
though, isn't it?
I'm not connected.
Yeah, but gays do it
Where is
differently. Gays,
Is that
it's
Piers
weird.
Morgan? Oh, right.
There should be a VAR on gay relationships because they will go for people 10, 15, 20 years younger than them.
Wasn't he in One Direction?
He looks like
He looks like Louis Tomlinson, but it's not.
He looks a bit like Barry Keoghan.
Barry Dodds.
How old is he?
Why are gays allowed to do that?
There's like a big.
You leave the
age
gays alone,
difference.
Sean.
I just stop saying
I don't
gays.
think they are allowed to do it, mate. I don't
they-
think Philip Schofield's got a career right now because of it.
He's 37.
Is he?
He is
No, no.
37.
Who
that,
is?
that lad is 37.
Wow.
Stephen Fry, 68.
I'm going to say 66.
66.
Fucking hell, that's a big gap, then it?
Amazing how you could say that. Isn't it phenomenal?
That's
Carl's reading's coming up.
Is it?
No, I didn't read. I just heard this coming out. And it couldn't
Oh, really?
Be, unless it was 7.
He's a snake.
because what your basement age is half your age plus 7, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's a well-trodden formula that keeps working. It just keeps working. Like, it's one of them where you're like, nah, it's not that simple, and then you keep doing it.
But
and
then
go,
I can't be with someone who's 27.
But then we said to Sean, what if,
yeah, you
what,
can.
what if you're 11 or 14? What happens then?
It doesn't count.
My brother,
only bang
I don't know if you
14-year-olds.
played this game before. My brother and I play a game sometimes where you go, you can date 2 people, but their collective age has to add up to 21.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, we had that a few times. It was the more graphic version of it, and it's like
No.
it's just all brutal.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I could date someone who's 27.
Yes, you could. 27's not that young.
Date? No, fuck, yeah.
Oh, it can be a tertiary.
Tertiary.
Good God! So if you want to be a tertiary and you're over 27, slide in.
Anyone born post-millennium, surely that's a... Sorry, Harry.
Because they'll be, what, 24 now, right?
Oh, you're putting a year on it.
2000.
If you didn't see like...
If you don't know what 9/11 is.
No, you should know.
I
what
mean,
9/11
everyone-
No,
is.
I met someone recently who didn't know what 9/11 was.
That's a lie. It's
They
one
were
of-
like, we don't, I wasn't alive for it. I don't
That's
know.
a lie.
Did they know what World War II was?
Yeah, but that would have been covered at school.
So's 9/11?
I think there's a way that you can go through life without knowing what 9/11 is.
No,
If you're born
not
after 2000.
possible.
Oh, you not got Twitter? I suppose not.
Yep.
It's the biggest moment in modern history.
I think you can get. This guy's at Oxford.
No, he's lying.
Genuinely.
No.
He genuinely was like, I didn't know what it was.
Did you still fuck him? Because he was over 27. Yeah.
No, it's the biggest moments in the
No,
modern world.
I think there are people who will be born 2000, 2001 who just will not know what 9/11 was.
I don't agree with that.
I bet they're a good pint. Not that I need to talk about 9/11 at every pint, but
that-
it does come up.
that-
With Adam, it usually comes up.
There are people in our generation who won't know what the poll tax riots were.
I don't think it's quite strict, though.
that's not.
They didn't change flying rules because of Thatcher's
A lot of
politics.
people died,
A lot of
mate.
people died, and it changed council tax
They
rules.
were throwing themselves out of buildings.
Did, yeah. It did.
Two-story council houses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big moment in British history.
council tax was brought in, but it didn't change.
Pay no poll tax. I remember seeing a sticker of that.
There you
I
go.
was 34. Yeah. Love being the older one. Love it. Are you really? You coming at me for 5 years difference?
I'm not coming at you for 5 years.
I met Laura when she was 28. Yeah. She was 28. I was 33.
That blows my mind because this isn't an offense. You've both always been 40.
Carl, but you've known me since I was 30.
No, but the fact that
I-
Laura was ever 28 is insane to me.
Can I say something about you?
Go on.
There we go.
I knew you when you were dead young,
Yeah.
then didn't see you loads as you became like an adult.
Yeah.
And
Nothing changed.
No, but it did. Like, I still remember like bobblehead Carl a little bit.
Yeah, no
where
beard.
your head was bigger than your body and like
Yeah, when I was weighed about 8 stone, piss wet, no beard.
yeah, it was I knew you pre-beard.
Yeah.
So it's a very when I think like if you go, oh, Sensei Carl, I go bang and he looks like that because we've literally seen each other for 4 years. We've seen each other at least 3 times a week. That's how it feels. But we hung out. I did the gig where he was the bar manager, and that mental image is so distinct. You know, when anyone goes like Adam's weight, he's gone up in weight and then he loses weight. Yeah. And I can never see it in real time because we see each other all the time. And then someone will go, fucking hell, Adam's had a glow up from like a year ago or 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's mental because you go, oh yeah, that's so obvious. But when you see someone so regularly, you don't see it as much. But because I didn't see Carl for ages, I have 2 Carls like
First
that
impressions are
young.
mad though, because Finn's first impression to me was like this. In my head, he was a monk. I don't know why. He came with this like mad, like cocky energy, and he was kind of like, I don't need this job, but like, and now he's Finn, and that's not Finn. First impressions are always.
I think when we got to know Finn, he was a lot more sort of shy and like. But we judged him directly off who else we interviewed that day, and he just came across as
not
very,
a smelly
like-
goth.
there you go.
We had to spray the couch because a goth sat on it. Tell me I'm lying.
Because who sat on it?
A goth interviewed, and he smelled that bad. We had to spray the couch when he left.
Really?
Yeah. If you're listening, it's you.
I hope you're a £10
No, it's
patron.
not. It's not you. Keep being a
You
patron.
only.
It's the other one.
No, we interviewed like 8 people.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Tom and Finn were the 2 who got the.
I was in my head. I was like,
No, it wasn't Welsh. Tom.
Unlike Harry, who just fucking wore us down.
squatters' rights.
Yeah, basically.
That's so not
Tweeting
true. I
every
was
so
like,
often.
Harry, one day I'm going to give you a job.
Yeah, we were all saying that.
Lo and
Um,
behold.
shall we do some pet peeves?
That doesn't have to, my head in.
Genuinely missed that jingle. I think we might have just brought this back. A, because Adam was getting a bit narked with pet peeves, but also I just wanted to hear the jingle again. Pet peeves. Just weigh in, see what you think.
Right.
You know the score.
Yeah.
You fucking like a
A
veteran. George Wanless says, got a pet peeve for you. Old people who ride their mobility scooters on the road. You are not a car. Great sentence. The last sentence is superb.
I don't mind that so much. I'll tell you what I do mind.
Cyclist.
And it is usually, and I know because of the Patreon episode I can say it, it's usually groups of Nigerian women who walk in the middle of the pavement.
Yeah, I was about to
Those-
bring this one up as well.
Never seen
Have
Yeah,
no
not a
spatial
car.
awareness.
There isn't a Nigerian in my area.
Maybe you don't need Nigerian, but
Or
it's
Spanish.
people without spatial awareness who walk in the middle of the pavement. Or if they're in a group, they don't know to put themselves to a side. Mobility scooter, not a problem. People walking, problem. Carry on.
The problem is though, George, it is a vehicle, innit?
Yeah.
No. I don't think it's a roadworthy vehicle, no.
it
In
is.
the law, it is. Though.
It
There's
is,
a fella
yeah.
in Skem
What's
that
the
goes
max
round the
speed on
roundabouts
it?
on it.
Like 5.
Yeah.
Mate, people who ride their bikes at speed on pavements, fuck off.
Bikes
Yeah,
can
that's
fuck
And
off.
I was never bothered about it till I had small kids that just don't check round the corner.
It
Yeah, no,
happens
bikes
more
can
as well.
fuck
Like they
by
live like in town now. nothing against them, but delivery drivers who act like you're in their way. A cyclist, sorry. Like you're cycling.
They're trying to make a living, Carl. They're trying to feed their families in Afghanistan.
That's for you.
No, I just don't want to get run out. I've got a dog, and I don't try and hit him with your fucking
Fuck
bike.
your dog.
Yeah, with your electric bike that is going uphill at speed.
Yeah.
That is a big ick, by the
In
way.
Glasgow on Sunday, I saw one that I had to respect. The road was closed. I think they had some, I think a road race or something. I don't know if it was a marathon or whatever. But it was. We got there to Glasgow. Fucking brilliant Fiend show. Glasgow always represents, mate. If I do a tour in a couple of years, I'm finishing the tour in Glasgow and we're filming it in Glasgow. The best crowd. I love it. We got there early, had a time for a nap, and then wandered into town to get some food before the show. And just the road was cordoned off. It was like road closed everywhere. And Glasgow's quite a busy city centre, but they've got a low emission zone now. Yeah. But I'm used to Glasgow being fucking busy. There's a road that looks like it's been like cordoned off for filming. Yeah. It looks like the Batmobile's going to come round and then just this one fucking Deliveroo scooter driver, not a skate, it's a bike, just going uphill at speed, right past the security guard that was in front of the sign that said road closed. It was such a baller move, like, go fuck yourself. I've got a 5 guys to deliver. Yeah. I loved it.
I have to say it's a big ick for me, though. Men on electrical bikes.
I've just sold mine.
Not pedaling. It just makes you feel a bit weird.
What about a motorbike?
It's quite emasculating.
In Tenerife, I saw
a
a nana on a mobility scooter, and then the whole family had gone, oh, she's getting one, we'll get them as well. So a family,
I love that.
Like
on
Hell's
mobility
Angels.
scooters on the little road next to the beach, just like all of them. And obviously, Nana needs it.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah.
And then the little kid was up with Nana. That's cute.
Cute.
And then 2 more mobility scooters because they've gone, well, we're not going to keep
But
up
how
with
do you know
Nana.
they don't need them?
Not every disability is visible, then.
Not every dizzy's busy. No.
Eshaan, did you say you can't ride a bike?
No, I can't ride a bike.
What?
What?
Not even a Deliveroo?
Didn't apply, mate.
Doesn't need to, he's got an Uber.
Mate, you can ride a bike.
I can't ride a bike.
And you're surprised why you didn't get invited skiing?
You can't.
Skiing and riding a bike are different things.
So if I sat you on a bicycle, you couldn't ride it?
No, I don't think so.
But you can ride a trike with
rickshaw.
A fridge on a
Yeah,
rickshaw.
I can, yeah. Tricycle, yeah. But a 2-wheel bike, I can't. I think I've got too much of my arse is too big.
No, I've got a big arse. I can ride a bike.
Yeah.
Ethan Matthews says, pet peeve, people who spend too long on their phones in the gym. One bloke took 40 minutes to do 2 sets and was on TikTok for like quarter of an hour.
How does he know? He should be working out.
Yeah.
What's he
is
looking
he
at?
recording it?
Yeah.
I leave my phone in the locker for
Oh, no, I'm brutal for this. I like how you do your little and then have a little check.
little Polish.
But then, no, I have a laser. A little Polish laser. And then but if you message me, so what happens is I go, just what do you need? You need like a minute rest between your sets.
Depending on the...
Yeah?
You're not superset, no?
What?
You're not supersetting?
No, I'm on fucking WhatsApp, usually chatting to you.
You should be supersetting at this
Oh,
point.
I'll superset, yeah.
Yeah.
Once I get my testosterone, I'll be supersetting the fuck out of everything.
Superset is when you do 2 or 3 exercises back to back with no break.
Yeah, no break.
Oh, you do a little...
And then you have a break and then you do that superset again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But where do the TikToks go?
The
Sorry.
TikTok's got to stay
In the break?
Locker, in the locker.
break? No, I like my phone. But I do know what you mean. It's especially because I go early afternoon and it is quieter. So no one ever goes when you finish with that. Like everyone can go, oh, I wanted to do that, but that's free.
Yeah.
I think when it's busier, someone just sat like on the lap pull down just checking the phone.
Yeah.
That must be so fucking annoying.
But what if they're checking for the exercise they have to do?
What?
What if they're checking for the exercise?
Yeah, and then you give them a minute and a half.
Yeah.
When you're on 10 minutes, just get up, you fat fuck.
Oh, God. You shouldn't say that.
What?
Not to fat people anyway.
No. Not even talking about them being fat.
They're trying to do something about it.
All right, well.
He said we then.
Alexander Meeburn says, people on a roundabout turning right, don't bother indicating right, but will indicate left coming off. The amount of times I've nearly wrote off my car due to these thick twats.
I agree. This is important. I think
People
indication.
who don't indicate on roundabouts.
Yeah.
People aren't taught how to use roundabouts enough or motorways.
Yes.
You're meant to indicate where you're going and when
Yes.
you're coming off.
That's why there's called
people-
an indicator for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 ways, if anyone lives around there, the 5 ways is awful for it.
What's the 5 ways? That sounds like a supermarket.
It's a roundabout with 5 different ways to go off.
Oh,
It's
is
called
it?
and the pub's called the Chilwell 5 ways.
Oh, nice.
People just don't.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced? Chilwell.
Yeah, it's not child wall.
Child
I
wall.
thought it was child wall.
Chilwell.
Keep the paedophiles out.
Chilwell.
Like a firewall.
Child wall.
People don't indicate in that roundabout, and I've nearly crashed so many fucking times. Yeah. Wherever you're going, Harry, you're new to driving. Obviously, if you're going to this side, you're turning right, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's like a clock.
Yeah.
Indicate, and then when you get near it, flick it to the left. So you know
What
you're-
about if it's a small, like a mini roundabout, and you're going straight?
you don't indicate, and then you indicate left when you're about to go off?
Yeah, but by the time I've like,
It doesn't
steered,
matter.
I'm already like.
It doesn't
coming off.
matter what you've.
I
what
think
you've
At the
done.
roundabout,
mini
you have to let
roundabouts
people
is
know where
a
you're going.
grey area.
If it's mini, don't waste your time. but
Sometimes I drive out just through them.
You got to let people know.
mate,
If there's
so
cars
do
around,
I.
you got to let them know.
There's one in Blake, and I've never respected that as a roundabout.
it's like a little bump.
It's just got my
spit on it.
tyre marks right over it. Like, I'm a roundabout. You're not.
Stop identifying as a roundabout.
I was in the car with a friend the other day. He went, "Wow, you indicate a lot, don't you?" I was like, "No, I just indicate." He's like, "No, you indicate a lot." I was like, "No. If
Yeah,
I'm turning,
no, it's a
I'm
good
indicating."
Indicating a lot is driving straight, going,
Yeah.
Tom Reynolds says, "Hey, Lids, probably had this before, but an easy pet peeve of mine is when you've clearly had a haircut and people ask, oh, have you had a haircut? Drives me mad every time." Well, Tom, I don't relate.
The answer is never no, is
Do you
it?
know, can I just say, what happens to me every time I get a haircut is people will say to me, mate, you look like you've lost weight. I've got 100% record.
You should shave your head.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
And
Every time I have a haircut, I think people just think I look thinner. And maybe my hair makes me look fat. I don't know.
your beard, Mike.
What makes me look fat? What does make me look
Your
fat?
belly.
Big smile.
I don't think I'm that fat.
You're not fat at all.
No, you're big boned. You have a
Never
structure.
structured.
You're hung low. You pull your shit out this whole room, get dark.
I mean, technically,
the racist way.
when you go like are you obese or morbidly obese?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean, like BMI.
Yeah.
But I am as well.
Yeah, most people are obese.
yeah.
By BMI standards, I'm obese, yeah.
Morbidly or
I'm morbidly obese, yeah.
What do you want?
What, do you-
get a haircut.
You need
I'm
one.
obese when I've had a haircut.
Are you morbidly obese? Yeah. You know I am.
Aaron Healy says, people who perform charitable gestures but record themselves doing it so everyone can see how fucking nice they are. Fuck off.
Thank you. There are a few comedians that do this all the time. Pisses me off. Also,
Name them.
Huh?
Aren't we filming a Patreon special to India?
Yeah, but we're not giving money to India though. We're giving money to Liverpool, and we've done loads
Yeah,
of it.
fuck India.
No, it's the one where the gesture is nice, but if it wasn't filmed, it wouldn't be happening. That's the thing, innit?
Yeah.
So I suppose I might,
Yeah.
might not be doing
But
India
also-
without the special, but it's the going up and like, I'm going to pay for your shopping, which is a nice gesture. Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Spreading awareness for something's different.
Yeah.
Just doing a nice thing and telling everyone's like, I get my.
My
point.
least favorite one is an American TikTok sort of trend of people going up. You know, there's this sounds like I'm being racist. You know, the guys on the side of the road who are basically
Window cleaners.
the foreigners. They're basically,
Foreign to America.
no, I mean, you know, in the trade over here, you do foreigners, don't
As
you?
in work outside.
You
of your
work
usual
outside,
hours.
it's like casual work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there'll be some
Foreigners.
Mexicans on the side of the road, and they're just waiting for a guy to come up and give them $100 for the day's work. So a guy goes up and goes, "Hey guys, $200 each.
Oh, you'll jump in
but
the
you've
back."
got to be in the back, and we're going to Disneyland." And I'm like, I know what you're doing is going, we're going to give you more money, but it'll be a fun day. But they're like, yes, but tomorrow I still cannot feed the family. I just find it a
That
bit
feels.
grim.
I've never seen that. That sounds.
Have you not seen it?
That sounds icky.
Harry,
as
you've
fuck.
seen these.
I've seen these. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. And the thing is like, it's mad, isn't it? Because they don't want to work that job. But then they've got 3 40-year-old Mexican dudes who are like, okay,
Wearing
I don't want
Mickey
to go
Mouse
to
hats.
Disneyland.
we go Disneyland. Ha.
I don't have a problem with that so much.
Do you not think it's a bit grim?
That's a bit icky. That like, hey,
Do you
you're
not,
like
see, do you not
shit,
see the ick?
I can see the ick.
Of like, these guys they're illegal immigrants, I assume. That's why they're trying to get work on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So that's the deal over there, isn't it? You
Yeah.
just drive up in your truck and you're like, look, I don't want to pay fucking going rate, but you're here, this is cash in hand.
Cash in hand, yeah.
And they're just trying to forge a living. I assume they've got like dependents and whatnot. And then some TikToker goes, yeah, we'll go Disneyland.
Teach a man
with
to Disneyland.
Jorge.
Yeah, but then yeah.
Give a man Disneyland for a day.
Yeah.
He's there.
But
Teach
he
a man
goes
to
back.
Disneyland.
What I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
profound.
If it was Disneyland coming up going, guys, do you want to work at Disneyland? It's 60k a year plus dental.
Yeah.
Then that
Okay.
would be Okay.
Can I jump in the back?
No,
of
but
the
then
And
car?
then you've got a
back.
Mexican Mickey Mouse. Mom, Mickey Mouse is really Spanish speaking. It's okay. It's okay.
Mexican Mickey Mouse sounds.
What am I doing here?
what are you
What
doing?
voice am I doing? I'm doing
Nelson
Shane Gillis. No, I'm doing. I am doing Nelson Mandela. I'm doing Shane Gillis. The thing about his dad being obsessed with building a wall. For someone who lives in
Oh,
rural
yeah.
Pennsylvania,
Oh, right, yeah.
he's weirdly obsessed with it. You think a guy's going to walk all the way from Guatemala and get your job in sales? He's like, so you want the job in sales? See? Yeah. See?
But then with that, he goes home to his dependents, $200 richer.
With fucking Mickey here.
Yeah.
No, just give him the $200 and go, oh, mate, just take
But-
that on.
Listen.
And they have a nice day.
It's not horrific.
Yeah.
It's just a bit. Someone
yeah.
is having a rough time, and you're going, cool. You can have this money that you definitely want, but you have got to come to Disneyland.
But
I'm not saying
I
it's-
want content out of it.
Yeah.
There is a comedian I hate who many
Name.
years ago
Name.
was basically there was a house fire in Coventry, and
They did
there
it.
was a Just Giving page set up for them, and people were donating like 20, 30 quid. This guy donates $5,000, takes a
Oh.
picture of it, puts on Instagram,
Right.
and then says, "Everybody help, give what you can," with his $5,000 donation clearly visible.
So then, to play devil's advocate, the fact that he donated raises awareness.
Agreed.
But then the other side of that is like, do you have to show that it was $5,000?
Yeah.
A comedian donated to Have a Word Legends. Someone's donated to my India fund, and it was sizable, and I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, but like two of the most recognizable names in Have a Word history. So when I got my thing going, I set that thing up and said, look, if you want a cameo message, anything over 20 quid, I'll do you a cameo. I've never done cameo before. I'll probably never do it, but I'm past my thing. I also then messaged some of my mates and my family, the ones who like I didn't think I'd be imposing on them. I just sent like a group text around. I've never done any charity stuff like that. I've never asked for any money. I thought this is for a good cause. Let's just get me going. And I don't know which of these two it was, but I think they dropped $1,000 and maybe 500 quid. It was massive.
Eshaan dropped 500-600 quid for mine, but he got some art in return.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was essentially like.
But the fact that was just done without any show.
Classy.
And can I just say, Islam does say, when doing charity, your left hand shouldn't know what your right hand is doing.
Wiping your ass.
I was literally trying to
just
piece
there.
it together.
It's just there.
When Lightning McQueen comes in. Capel Pow. Come on, mate.
Shit.
Who's this?
It's a legendary,
A goat.
a legendary supporter of this podcast.
Right.
And
His
he's
real
got the
name?
best name.
It's his real name.
What's his name?
Capel Pow.
Amazing.
It sounds like a.
Oh, I know Capel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Capel.
Can I have the Capel Pow to start, please? With a bit of sriracha mayo on the side.
That's
That's what it sounds like.
happening, lads. Pet peeve when people say AM in the morning. So, like, I woke up 3 AM in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people being dum-dums, isn't it?
Military time, we already know.
What if they say I wake up at 3 a.m. in the evening?
Well, then they're stupid and should
Not
stop.
a good night.
Should
What
bin
do
them
we
out
do
of
then?
your,
Is that
what
beef?
it is?
What's that?
bin them out of your secondary. Daniel Davis says, when you get to
Daniel
a top...
Day-Lewis?
Daniel Day-Lewis says,
Yeah.
When you play Lincoln.
I drank it up like a milkshake. When you get to a toll booth and the person in front of you isn't ready to pay or is in the wrong lane and start reversing.
This is true of all ticket booths.
I don't drive with them very often.
I've yet to.
I went one with Hyder today, but that was it.
Yeah. The Mersey Tunnel, guys, T-Flow is for if you already have the fucking account set up. Don't drive into there and then go, where's the thing to put the thing on?
Have you got a T-Flow?
Yeah, I have. Oh, there's an anger if that doesn't work. If the all the cars go through, there's the one attended where there's a guy going, hello. Weirdly, that's ignored a lot of the time. Yeah. If you have T-Flow, you can go to the attended. You never even have to talk to him and you just cruise straight through.
Yep.
all of the autos, which are for your cards, will accept you with T-Flow, but it's obviously fast, especially if you're coming out of town and it's busy. That's the one, the yellow ones. Don't get in them if you haven't set it up, because it's the most annoying.
Yeah.
You just want it to
I'm from London, and people, when they get to the ticket gates on the underground, they don't have their means of payment ready.
Yeah.
It drives me fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because they get there and they start fanning about in their
no.
bags looking for it. I can't.
I like to not stop walking. I'm like,
Yeah.
Do you know what? Old people can't do ticket barriers at railway stations as well. Every morning I come off at Lime Street, and they all try and they have a paper ticket, and they'll try and
Scan it.
boop it.
Yes, when they try and scan a paper ticket.
Boop it. They'll try and boop it.
Yeah.
It doesn't boop.
That makes it's such a wrong way of saying it, but it's exactly right. Isn't it? Lad, you can't boop that.
You can't boop that.
It goes boop. My phone goes boop.
Yeah.
The paper ticket doesn't go boop.
Yeah, no, I
So
agree.
when would it, like, we don't live in 100 years in the future. It does my head in.
Yeah, it's true.
And they always have to, and then because it all like bottlenecks, they all have to like scooch back and then go to like the bit where they let people in wheelchairs through.
But it's also the lack of spatial awareness where even if they're getting prepared to get their ticket, they're just in front of the ticket gates in a way that you can't get to either side.
Yeah.
It's just, I hate lack of spatial awareness because I'm a big guy. I have to be spatially aware.
morbidly obese.
He just needs a haircut.
I just need a haircut, right? And I try my best to not be in the way of people. And actually, for a big guy, I move in quite a svelte manner.
Oh man, you move in your own way.
Yeah, I move very lightly.
Oh, I've seen you.
I don't take up much space.
You are nailed on for Dancing with the Stars. No, it's not called that.
Strictly Come Dancing.
Strictly Come Dancing.
Dancing with the stars.
That's
Very
it.
American.
So I
That's
try
the
my
American
best not to
version.
take up too much space. And
Adam's
say it
on
annoys
for
me
that.
when people don't afford me the same respect.
Would you do Strictly?
100%.
Oh my.
150 million %.
150
What's your number?
$1,000,000.
Like, how much would you want them to pay you?
20 grand.
20 grand.
You'd do it for 50.
70.
Is it?
Strictly?
If they went, we're stripping the budget back, it's basically 10 grand and per diems.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Cool.
As long as the per diems are
Well,
good.
the BBC, if you want me to work for you, I'm going to get you some cheaper dancers. Peter Howie says, got a pet peeve for you. When you're eating a burger and the top bun keeps sliding off when you're eating it, leaving you with no top bun and half the bottom bun is still there
Knife and
when you're
fork?
nearly finished.
Don't eat burgers with knife and fork. you
We had a
fucking
burger.
sex offender.
We had a burger last week, and I had to dissect it like a serial killer.
I had one at Chester Market where they were trying to do that gourmet burger thing, but the burger was well bigger than the buns.
Bun, yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, that's what we do. It's like an oversized smashed patty.
Smashed patty.
But it's not good.
I've said
It's too much meat, no bread.
make gourmet burgers wider, not taller.
But then equal bread and meat.
Yeah.
And if it's too big, you can cut it in half with a knife and fork, and then you eat two halves.
Yeah.
Don't eat the whole burger with a knife and fork, because that's just a sex offence.
Always knife and fork.
No.
Full burger.
Shall we
So
do?
you eat curry and rice with your hands and a burger with a knife and fork. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah. And the burger bun, the patty with the salad are separate, and I slice them.
Smash patty.
Smash the patty.
Smash
the patty.
Shall we do some? Let's do a speed round of man play.
Oh.
What's this?
Man play. We've been doing this. It's man play and woman play, but mainly man play. About just silly stuff you do to entertain yourself.
So like
Opening the fridge.
prime example, running up and down the stairs and you not down, running up the stairs on all fours.
Oh yeah.
Or like making a cup of tea, but like blind. Shit that men do, and women, but mainly men.
Ash Goodyear says, I used to have a Lego man in the bath and would trap the legs of a Lego man in the foreskin, in my foreskin, and pretend it was being attacked by a sea monster.
You know, fun stuff that just men do.
Stuff that men do, or women.
Yeah. I'm circumcised, so I'm not the person for this.
No, I can't
I could do it. I reckon I could get a fucking action man in there.
You reckon? How long is it?
When I'm down the seaside and I get my dick out and I pretend I'm in Dune.
Yeah, no, I'm circumcised. So I can't relate to this, I'm afraid.
Um,
But I would, if I had foreskin,
I think it's great. I think it's great.
I'd put all manner of shit in my foreskin.
But if you're a grown adult man and you have a special Lego man that you keep in the bath for bath time,
I like it.
I like it.
Let him play.
Ash, look after yourself, man.
Dan B says, doing the Rod Stewart draw every time I pick anything up.
Yeah, being like,
He did. Did he do the Scottish FA Cup draw?
he's bladdered.
What? He was pissed.
Yeah, and he just
And he went,
yeah. Yeah, he's,
I can kill man.
he's bladdered.
That's fun.
Rich Relish says, man play,
Sounds like cum.
just won a game of who can make the most noise chucking stuff in the containers at the tip. Not sure the others knew they were playing, but a win's a win.
Yeah,
Wow. Well done.
I like that a lot.
Captain, my captain.
You're going to love this, Dan. Went to the tip on Sunday, 10 to 8 p.m. Not a soul in sight.
In the evening.
Hang on. And it closes at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, dangerous game.
Oh.
I tell you what, Chester, they do not like it. They're like, it's closing. You're like, but it's not closed.
Do you know, so when I go up to guys there, I'm like, oh, yeah, I've got a household metal, a bit of cardboard, and he goes, 16, 14, 11. I'm like, I know, don't worry. I love that.
Like a darts checkout.
Like, we know.
Yeah, it's like a dust checkout.
Like when people drive up and go, I've just got rubbish. And they go, what have you got? And you go, I know. I'm like, bam, bam, bam. He's like, yeah, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Not a soul there. And I got to just like throw it from like 20 yards.
I never get into details. If he goes, what you got? I just give him some combination of non-recyclables and cardboard. I don't get into it too much.
Yeah, then you chuck a microwave.
Because you can't park in front of the specific one at Chester.
Oh, you can. Yeah,
You've just got these 3 lanes. Pet peeve. There are 3 parking lanes and then 2 driving lanes in between. Yeah. It's so important
Just go to the yellow
that
boxes.
those 2 driving lanes are not parked in. Nearly every time I'm there. Again, it's usually old people. They go, yeah, it's lane 2, and they're in the driving lane. They
My
park up.
one driving lane, one parking lane. It's quite a
Is it?
small one. But
Right.
as I'm driving there, I'm practicing.
Yeah.
So like I go, what have I got? I've got cardboard, I've got a bit of metal, I've got some household. So I'll practice it and I go bam, bam, and I go, yeah, lad, you know.
Do you load up your car in order of...
No.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. For the unload.
Yeah, because I know what I've got because I know the numbers and know where
Yeah,
I've got to drive
I
and
do the
walk.
same.
Oh, so organised.
I do the
Oh,
same.
mate, the tip is. Well,
Yeah, I love
I know
a
growing
tip.
up, I love the tip so much.
Yeah.
I'll go.
It's so good, isn't it?
On so our bins get picked up on Tuesdays, and we had 2 bin bags, and I was like, I can't leave because we haven't got paper bins. I was like, we can't leave them on the floor outside. I was like, I'll go the tip. Any excuse to go the tip. I'm like,
Yeah.
I go 10 to 8 on a Sunday.
I love
When
it.
Laura goes, oh, I've
Love
got
tip,
some
isn't
stuff
it?
for the tip, and it's a Saturday morning, I'm like, are we even married? Have you been concentrating to anything? Like, I will never go on a Saturday morning to the tip on a Sunday. You're insane. I live this life for a reason.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, when it's raining and you just drive in, you're the only cunt there.
Yeah.
I
Phenomenal.
also like when it's a bit busy because you get a bit of like, yeah, you're right, lad.
Yeah.
No, it can queue out onto
mine
the
doesn't
road.
queue.
Oh, it can get really bad. Post lockdown, I've never seen anything like it. It was like trying to get in Glastonbury.
But
My-
yeah,
my-
making noise with the bags and stuff.
My dream is for someone, you know that show where they upcycle stuff,
Yeah,
for them to spot me at the tip when I'm there.
that's your dream.
Because I want them to see my dining table.
This
That's why I
guy.
want rid of it, because I want...
The
I saw a telly thing,
chipboard,
neighbour as well.
chipboard.
Never got chipboard.
If you get rid of chipboard and you throw it right, the slap as it hits another bit of chipboard.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It's like your thighs against an arse.
Beautifully fucking
Has
done.
your cardboard one got a you can only fit it in this gap?
No.
Ours has. It makes you break it down like a dance. You have to go up and break it. If your cardboard's bigger than that, it won't go in. Cause
Oh, you got to unfold it.
you've got to break it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's clever. They're
That
clever
is-
over there at the tip. Shout out the tip, man. What a guy.
I like a tip.
You'll go into a Harry. Trust
I
me.
love a tip.
Daniel Davis says, Sorry.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis says, any draw for everything,
Just said
What?
any draw for anything, FA Cup round, 3rd round, is the best for it. Trying to predict every team that comes out, feel like Darren Brown when you get one right.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I just do it with Everton. I'm like, I Everton. And when it is, I'm like, yeah, I knew it was. Palace
100
away.
times.
Yeah.
I'd love to rig the FA Cup draw every year.
What would you rig it? How would you rig
Just
it? What would you want to rig?
Top
Well, I
balls.
was saying this to you, wasn't it? No one wants to see Southampton away to Blackburn. Shit.
Yeah.
It's just shit. Are they even in the same division? Oh, they just have been. But still no one wants to see it.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see Luton Town play Newcastle. Or, no, sorry, I fucking... Sorry, if you're a Luton fan,
Yeah.
I just did that thing where in
Oh,
my
you
head
thought-
you're still a small club.
Yeah, in the Championship.
Like
Like an Accrington.
everyone wants to
Dagenham
see
Redbridge.
Liverpool against Accrington,
Yeah.
or Plymouth Newcastle, or something mental,
Yeah.
Or
and then
now,
Portsmouth Southampton.
because they haven't got replays, give all the smaller teams the home.
Yeah, agreed.
I feel like Man United have had a run of playing at small grounds. They were at Newport recently.
Yeah.
I remember Cambridge United as well.
The best one
It's
was Marine
fucking
and
great.
Tottenham.
See, but if I'm like
Marine and Tottenham, yeah.
as a fan of a smaller club, I would want to go to big
As long as
like,
they give
grounds.
the gate to the smaller club, yeah. But if not, give like Marine the day where.
No, but they're doing the halves, aren't they?
Huh?
Aren't they just doing halves now?
No, it's one game.
One game.
No, yeah, no. They're halving the gate, aren't they?
Gate.
So if you are Marine and you get Old Trafford,
It should be
you
all
get
the
half.
gate. It should be all the gate.
Yeah, maybe.
Give them all of it. It's one game.
Can I say with the FA Cup draw, kind of good though when you get a small one going to a big one. Like,
Yeah.
I'd want Liverpool at Yeovil.
Yeah. That's
I
good.
think it happened. Did it?
Liverpool played. Who was it?
They play Wickham.
No,
a
it
while
was a
back.
fucking. Oh, who was it? It's gonna do me head in.
They did play Wickham.
They won 5-2.
Xavi Alonso scored, didn't he? Was that the Wickham game?
I don't know.
Or was that Luton? Anyway.
Oh, what was it?
No, that was Luton, Xabi
Google it.
Alonso.
Yeah.
It was like. It wasn't Brighton and Hove Albion or something like, and it was a mad name like that. It was
Anyway,
a really, really,
So
really.
would you do that
small
just for
team.
non-league versus...
I think
How
anybody
far down would you go?
below like League One, League Two,
Okay.
non-league. Give
Yeah,
them.
if Man City gave Newport County the full gate, that would be good, wouldn't
Or Huddersfield.
it?
Who was it?
Deb
Lucas
says-
scored.
Carl, you got
Haventon Waterlooville.
Yes,
There
I
you
want
go. There you go.
I knew it was a H.
Had to get that out.
Thingy, what's his name, paid for them?
It's a speed round.
Jamie Vardy.
Did he?
He played for Haventon Waterloo, I'm pretty sure.
Deb says, I need to start this woman play by saying I do not support knife crime. However, I have one of them car keys that you have to push the button and the keys flips out.
Yeah.
The key flips out. Every time I do it, I imagine I'm taking out a pocket knife and I'm going into battle.
Exactly the same. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, we'll give you that one,
I'll
Debs.
put it between my fingers.
Have you seen the ones that are
Late at
sheathed
night.
with the airbag key in?
What?
Some keys, like a BMW key, have got like a sheathed key inside, the secret button to turn the airbag off.
Sexy.
Have a look at your keys.
James Henry says, my man play is pissing in the customary empty pint glass you always find in a urinal at the football. If I manage to make it overflow, then I've won and makes up for my shit football team losing. James Henry, Charlton fan.
That's good.
Alan,
That's fun.
Alan Kirbishley.
Charlton,
Clive Mendonca.
Darren Bent.
Charlton, sneaky big club.
Clive
Sorry, it's gone a bit
Mendonca,
football-y, guys.
Scott Parker.
Sneaky big club.
To me, and people say classic Barclays now, it's a bit of a term. I think
Pringle.
Charlton are classic.
I don't like pissing in a pint pot full of piss in the urinal.
You
I
like
don't
pissing
know.
in a fucking
Because it's I
plant pot.
just don't like it.
I like targets
know
at
why.
urinal.
Right.
I like where they put a little fly on it or something. I
Have
like
you ever
that.
been those pubs that have like games?
Yeah. I like
Are
that.
they
Like
gay clubs?
digital games.
All
and
right,
you
sorry.
can piss it like projected.
Yeah.
When I was
Okay.
much younger, we used to see how far from the urinal we could piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's always fun.
Do you know
Yeah.
women didn't know urinal cakes existed? It's a new thing they found it out. People on Twitter and TikTok are like, oh my god, urinal cakes exist.
Don't aim at those.
Yeah, because they bounce back.
Yeah.
It's it's a rookie mistake.
It's a rookie mistake.
You're gonna get pissy.
How much to eat a urinal cake after a derby?
A lot more than for him to do Strictly Come Dancing.
Do you ever piss in the person? If you're
I piss in people, yeah.
Pocket.
Yeah, you know when I'm down the football, bend over, Barry, you dirtbag.
if your mate's next to you at the urinal, do you piss in his one? I've done that.
Oh, that is such a violation. I would not be your friend anymore.
Ramadan. Sorry, I had a Charlton player. I couldn't find
Dennis
him.
Ramadan.
Dennis Ramadan.
I didn't know what you were saying there.
Ramadan.
It's Ramadan. Don't worry, we're not going full.
We're in India for Diwali, you know.
Oh, that'd be
Diwali,
fun.
the Festival of Light.
We're in India for it.
That's amazing. You're gonna have an amazing time there.
Yeah, cool.
My friend who works in
On
the
a
shop I
bike.
mind, Gokul, shout out. He told me, he was like, "Are you there for Diwali?" I was like, "Cool." He told me that Agra and Jaipur speak different languages. One's Rajasthani and one's Hindi.
Oh, look
I was
at
at the
I know
Jaipur
both.
Literary Festival on the weekend. Actually,
You were what?
I was at the Jaipur Literary Festival on Sunday
We're going to Jaipur in India.
Cool.
Sit on it.
at the British Library.
Oh, yeah.
I had a lovely time.
Shit. I had to sell my ticket on.
Very
6
yeah,
ton
yeah,
on
yeah.
the way
Great.
go.
some interesting debates.
Steve says, final man play. I regularly tuck my cock and balls between my legs when I come out of the shower and see if I can walk around as if I was a girl.
Mine's too small.
That would hurt.
I don't believe in people who can do that. I can't do that.
I can do that. And
Yeah.
What you
I
can
scare
fold-
myself in bed sometimes.
When,
I
When
can
my
do
bo-
I can do a fruit bowl. It's just a small fruit bowl.
sometimes when my balls
Know what
get
I
really
mean?
saggy, I like covering my penis with it. like a blanket.
Yeah.
That's
I
fun.
know that. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, Pinky in the brain? I
like
love
doing
doing
that.
How
that.
do you scare yourself in bed?
That's a bit of
Sometimes
fun.
I'm like falling asleep and my balls and my dick will be in between my legs.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh shit, I need to either choose the front or the back.
Yeah.
But if I go the back, that scares me more because I feel like a monster can bite them. So I
Yeah.
put them in the front. Yeah, we all nodding. You put your balls,
I
'cause
do that.
you feel safer.
Yeah, you do feel safe. Yeah, it's great. I do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a ghost.
Monster's got me balls. Dick and balls. Nightmare.
Sometimes,
I'd have heard them coming if they come from the front.
sometimes depending on the temperature, the ball sack can get stuck to your thigh.
Yeah, of course.
So I like seeing how wide I can make it,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, so do I.
stretch it out.
What are we talking about?
the Batman. It's been very male heavy, this one.
Very well.
Dennis Romadal.
Lids, do us a favour, yeah? You love us, don't you? You love this podcast. That's why you're listening to it. And especially if you're watching on YouTube, helps us immeasurably. If you go and leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn the bell on, it sends us through the roof with the algorithm. It costs you absolutely nothing apart from half a second of your life and helps us no end. And you can follow us on socials, can't you, Dan?
Dude, yeah, have a word pod. I nearly said my handle then. Have a word pod. Just give us a follow and comment, and don't just like something. Retweet it, share it, put it on your stories.
Just be sound.
Yeah,
Costs
be a-
nothing to be nice.
Be a good egg.
I love a noodle box.
Oh, I've not got me.
Put your headphones on.
I've got my cans on, mate. We have a PO box because people have been trying to send us stuff for time. So if you want to send us stuff, you don't have to. We're not asking, but just so you know, it's Have a Word, PO Box 2150,
2150.
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
L69,
L69.
1SF.
1SF. San Francisco.
One of the first things we've been sent, we got sent some biscuits last week.
We've
didn't we?
been sent some biscuits. We've also been sent the award by the Comedy Podcast devotees that is on the backdrop. Thank you for voting. And we've also been sent
This.
that, yeah, by
This.
This is a little note. It says, "Hi, Lids. As surely your only Hindu Scouts listener,
Boo.
I thought I should send you this.
Immediate boo.
It is a
Not
little statue of the Hindu god Ganesh.
Not real.
If you put it somewhere in the studio, it will bring you guys luck and
way.
piss off Eshaan, the big Muslim. I might have added it a little bit there. I've been a listener from the start and a patron since May 2020. Can't thank you all enough for
What, the
what you've
previous
done
one,
for
time?
me. Keep smashing it. And that's from Pretty Patel.
Yeah. Makes sense.
also-
No, it's
I
from
might-
DS.
DS.
Thank you, DS.
Yeah.
Dean Saunders.
Ganesh.
I might do. I might do
You're meant
some.
to take Ganesh with you on the
because
ride.
proud son.
We are taking Ganesh with us on the ride.
Ganesh,
So the-
not Ganesh.
What?
Ganesh, not Ganesh.
Ganesh is like a lovely topping or something. Isn't it?
That's Ganache.
It's actually chocolate. Chocolate Ganesh.
If we get loads, I might do a little unboxing, bit of content. So send stuff that make good content. Don't send like, oh look at this big.
I
pile
might
of
send you
shite.
something.
Do we?
Something
Right.
Muslim to counteract this.
Yeah, you could just bring it in though, because you're here. Oh, that.
What's Muslim?
What?
What would you bring in?
I don't know. I'll think of something. Something we got. My tattoo. I could put my tattoo there.
Oh wow, look at that. Some kind of scripture.
Well, guys, back by popular demand.
It's Sally's quiz. It's Sally's quiz.
Oh, I can't.
It's Sally's quiz. It's Sally's quiz. It's Sally's quiz. It's Sally's quiz. It's Sally's quiz.
I don't know if you
Look at
noticed.
his little wig and head.
I don't know if you noticed me just do that so Eshaan could hear, forgetting he was deaf.
That's the first time I've ever heard that in the headphones.
Oh wow.
What a moment. So we put out a quiz survey yesterday, and 2,000 people got back in like a matter of hours. So the people yearn for the quiz.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah,
We have-
our followers are lovely.
Yeah,
So this is Harry's little Wigan quiz. We've got 3 rounds. Two of them quite similar. And then a bonus Adam-based round in memory of him because he's not here and he's being a cowboy.
R.I.P.
He's back tomorrow.
So
I was supposed to be in Nashville with him. Anyway, carry on. Sure.
He just wanted to get through
It's a
immigration
really
quicker.
funny story. Can I quickly get off
We
my
know
chest?
the story.
Do you know the story?
You tell your half.
So my half is, basically, we were in Pogues. He was talking about Nashville. I said, I'd love to come with you, And he goes, lad, we've got a sofa. Then I just went, all right. And then I booked it very quickly.
Yeah.
Showed him. He seemed excited at first. And then,
It's the same story, both
yeah,
sides.
yeah. So as it was nearing the time, to be honest, even I was thinking, do you know what? I think it's an end of tour thing for him, Alfie, and Jack. And maybe I've imposed myself. I didn't mean to. That wasn't the intention. You know? So I messaged him a couple of days before, and I was like, look, lad, just be honest. We're mates. We're all grown-ups, whatever. And he was like, yeah, actually, I just want to be with my real friends.
He was
and
really
I said,
upset.
you know what? That's fine.
He was really upset that you weren't coming.
Huh?
He was really upset that you
Yeah,
weren't.
he was just trying to be polite.
But he should have just said.
I know, but it's a weird one, isn't it? To be like, we're going to Nashville. There's a place on the sofa, and then you to be like,
How much money
booked
money did you lose?
that's a bit mental. Did you lose money?
I made it back.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Why is that
Balling.
so? What? How?
I lost 600 quid.
Yeah.
I did a gig.
Oh, so you did lose
Oh,
money?
there you go. I get it. All right, I get it.
Sorry.
But it is mental, but it's also like,
Hey, the money, are we? You sorry bastard.
yeah, but it's also fun. It was just a fun thing, and I didn't, I don't mind it at all, but it is fun. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I suppose
just
Adam
wish-
should have just gone, yeah, it's an end of tour thing, but I'd love to go with you one day. He should have just done that, but I just don't think he was expecting you to be like,
Yeah.
Apparently you just went, I booked it.
Yeah, literally, that is basically what I did. And I, honestly, if he just said to me, lad, there and then, I honestly wouldn't have minded at all. Because I'm a grown up. Come on.
I don't think it's taken away from his enjoyment of his...
You're nearly
Yeah, good.
40, Eshaan.
What?
You're nearly 40.
Can't hear you.
You're nearly 40.
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
You're a grown up. You're nearly like
Oh,
a
yeah,
proper
yeah.
grown up.
It's Harry's quiz. It's Harry's quiz. It's
Aye.
Harry's quiz.
Round one. This one's called Lidster and Mrs. I tried to do a bit of wordplay.
Lister and Mrs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I did, I asked the lids basically certain scenarios in terms of which one of yous they would like to do something,
Oh.
or which one it'll become apparent. You have to guess who they guessed,
Right.
or who they said that they would like to, and you get points based on the percentage of the people that said.
Are we individuals here? Or
Individuals.
Okay.
So we'll start off at Eshaan and we'll work our way around. So question one, Eshaan.
Question one, Eshaan. Shall I fuck off the beds? Because I'll just get distracted.
Which one of the lads would you most like a full body massage off? So we asked 2,000 lids. Who do you think?
Who
the
falls
majority-
And
falls under that?
who?
It's out of use three.
Us three.
Out of use three.
I think people are going to say Carl.
No, my instinct is Carl as well.
Yeah, I think they're going to say Carl. Because Carl's got fat hands. He's actually got surprisingly fat hands.
you're a fat-
Morbidly obese hands.
he
Fat-handed
does
twat.
be in my hands.
Let me have a look at your hands.
They're fat. They're thick.
They're fat, but they
Yeah,
look
see,
like
look at
they're
his, look how
struggling. And a
small
nut.
his fingers are.
Yeah, I've got. Apparently, I've got really small flanges.
You have got small flanges.
I've always
Really?
said that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've got a small flange with a
Yeah.
big dick, though.
I reckon they said
You go,
Carl.
Carl?
Yeah.
Carl, 30% of people said Carl.
That's quite high.
The actual top one was you. 47.
I am quite a good masseuse, to be fair.
Only 23% wanted a massage off Dan.
Of course, that'd be terrifying.
You are a
Like little-
masseuse. Thank you.
Sorry?
Masseuse is the female. You're a masseuse.
I said masseuse. I know what I said.
Dan gave me
Yeah,
a massage.
You're
in
my
the-
sewer.
Yeah,
You're a masseuse.
Dan gave me a massage in the studio.
What?
The other day.
What?
oh, thanks, Lids. I know, I do give good massages, to be fair.
I do appraisals with the staff.
Actually, I've got quite slender hands for a fat man. They're quite slender
Oh.
fingers.
Right, slender hands.
Makes me a good
for
lover.
Fat man.
No points for Eshaan.
All right. What do he's got 30 because that's 30% of the people.
That's quite poo. That's
What?
a bad score.
It's gonna fucking work.
I thought he got it wrong though.
We got the second highest answer.
It's like Family Fortunes, I suppose.
All right, okay.
Go on.
So, what,
Adam would have gone wild at this score.
Yeah, but he's not here, so it's all right. Which of the lads would you want to back you up in a bar fight, Dan? So we asked
The
2,000
three of
lids.
us.
Yeah.
I have no fighting experience. Carl, I don't think you have though.
I've got winning experience.
Of fights.
Is it a fight if you just knock them out in one dig?
Have you done that?
Once.
Who was
Brass
it?
Club.
I told you that in school. I didn't class it as a fight because I ducked
You
his
just
punch
had-
and punched them.
All right, okay. Oh, well, that is 1-0, isn't it? What have you got?
I can fight.
Oh, can you? Race wars.
Yeah, there have been.
I know you have.
I have.
But this isn't on Twitter.
No, physical. I've had full-on physical altercations.
I've had full-on physical altercations.
I've got police caution for causing grievous bodily harm. I was in jail for a night.
Sexy. I've heard the story.
You also pissed on the police station as well.
Yeah, I've done that too. I can fight.
I think they'll go Carl.
They'll go Carl.
I don't think you will.
They did go, Carl. 63%.
Whoa, everyone's back at me.
Was I lowest?
I'm all of a
No,
fucking
Eshaan
lover
was second with 24, and Dan only had 13%.
That's right, though. I've got a thin skull.
I'm good with the words. Like I could like verbally fucking destroy you. But when it comes to the fisticuffs, I'm probably not the mighty
Well,
one.
60% of people
Reckon you
want
could?
you to fight
Nice
them.
one.
All right,
Nice one.
Carl. Which of the lads is most likely to commit acts of treason?
Treason. Of us three,
I've used 3.
Mr. Akbar.
Do you want to explain your answer?
Yeah,
He used to be a banker. He knows all the little rat moves.
Isn't treason like punching a swan?
Treason's like, yeah, it's
It's an
crime.
attack on the
Crime-
king.
Oh,
it's
me
crime-
then,
it's
me then.
crimes against the state.
You.
I think it might be me here, you
It's got
know.
to be Carl.
Ooh, who's the biggest Republican, me or Dan? I'll go with Dan.
It's you.
I thought it was me.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dan was actually last with 25. Eshaan had 27. Carl, you had 48%
Pretty
of the vote.
fucking
We're pretty
anti-royal
close
family
there.
lids.
Wow. I'm an hard case Republican. Get on that.
Fucking hell. Who are you, Danny Dyer? Jesus.
Yeah, I
Christ.
think so.
Eshaan, which of the, we asked 2,000 lids, which of the lads do you think is the most sensual lover?
Me.
It's
me.
It's a shot.
100% me.
Yeah.
I mean, you've literally done a lesson on it.
Yeah, without
It-
a shadow of a doubt.
It is you.
Yeah.
60%.
Oh!
Am I bottom?
Dan's bottom with 12% of people thought you were.
12%.
And then Carl's
A
on
percentage
28.
Can I
your
just
age-
say, I
percentage
appreciate
for your
that.
age gap with Loz.
I appreciate that 12%.
He's more of a sexual lover than a sensual lover.
Question number 5. Dan, which of the lads is most likely to end up making student nightclub appearances in 10 years' time?
It's me, innit? It's me, you fucking rats. I'm going to win this one.
is
And I
Dan getting
don't.
dunked on it every turn?
I don't want to win this.
70% of people said
You absolute shitbags. So funny.
Who was bottom? Was that me?
you were bottom with 11.
I will kill myself
What
before I do
percentage
that.
did me and Carl get?
Carl got 11, you got 19.
Quite high.
Dan got 7.
I don't want to
Eshaan.
go to a nightclub.
70%.
Eshaan doesn't turn stuff down.
Carl, we asked 2,000 lids. Which of the lads is most likely to pick up the bill at the end of a meal?
I go with Mr. Akbar for that one.
Eshaan was second,
Behind Dan.
behind Dan.
Yeah.
Dan got 41. Eshaan only got 37, but it's fairly close.
Fairly close.
I don't think you're very generous like that,
I am quite generous.
and you are as well. I
think
don't
we're all
think.
just
Yeah,
generous.
there's no shitbaggery there.
No.
Eshaan, last question for you in this round.
Yeah.
Which of the lads is most likely to have a secret second family at the other end of the country, maybe somewhere like Whitley Bay?
Oh, I wonder.
So
Who
this
could
is
this
so
be?
nailed on.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Why is Dan getting
eye-watering.
dunked on here?
Go on.
Well, it's Dad, isn't it?
It is.
This is in the 80s.
It's 62%.
Oh.
They thought Eshaan 29% and Carl only had 9%. for
Fuck
that
Whitley
one.
Bay, mate.
No, you are, yeah.
Yeah, 30% for me is pretty high. I mean, it's not outside the realms of possibility.
You've just explained how you've got different women.
I've only got one.
For you, Dan, which of the lads would you rely to lie for you in court?
Oh.
I mean, if Adam was here, it would be 98% Adam.
Yeah.
I think Carl can be a bit of a pussy about stuff like that. I'll go
No.
Eshaan.
I'd lie for you in court, and the lids agree.
I'd lie for you in court. 100%.
Eshaan has 13%.
Yeah. He's a Tory, isn't he?
You had 11%.
Oh, Carl.
76% went to Carl.
I would lie for you in court.
13%?
Yeah, but I think that's because it's so heavily weighted. in
I don't give a
Carl's
fuck
favour.
about the fucking crown, mate.
I don't give a fuck about the fuck.
I don't give a fuck about the crown
Yes,
either.
you do. They've paid you multiple. You've worked for the Queen in some way, I bet you.
Yeah.
You've
You've touched enough of her money.
Pussy.
and cleaned it.
I did once apply to be a
There we
communications
go.
officer at the Royal Household.
See, there we go.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
You got to earn your living somewhere, haven't you?
Totally killed.
Last question for you, Carl. Which of the lads is most likely to get a Prince Albert piercing?
A what?
A Prince Albert piercing.
Got
It's
to
a
be Dan
piercing
Nightingale.
that goes through your
bell
bell
end.
end.
It's got to be done.
Have you ever had a piercing, Carl?
No.
Have you ever had a
Right, golf.
piercing? Yeah. I've had a few.
Back off.
Down to this.
Dan, isn't it? I'm going to say 72%.
63% Dan. 35% Eshaan. Only 2% you.
You little pussy.
They've absolutely nailed it there.
Yeah, they're right. Nothing's going through my bughead.
I'll lie in court, but I'm not taking a fucking
Yeah, needle in my nipple.
needle in my
Niffle.
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 My nipple.
My niffle.
My nipple.
Hey, the lids are back me there, though.
My
Next
nipple.
one. Thank you, everybody who voted. Dan.
What's the
So I'm
what totals did we get?
Eshaan's leading at the moment.
Come on.
With Eshaan's got 152.
Well done.
You've got 146, Dan.
I've got 700.
And Carl's got 125. So
My favourite moti.
This is like dressage. I don't know what the scoring system is. I don't
You're
get it.
winning.
it's fine. Second round, it's 10 points each for this one.
10 points each, okay.
I've called it Adam or Saddam, but really it's either quotes by Adam Rowie Bags Rowe or quotes by dictators, despots, or controversial world
Amazing.
leaders.
Love this. Great.
This will be harder than you think.
So we'll start at Dan.
Yep.
Because we started at Eshaan last time. Dan, quote number 1. If you don't love me, you don't deserve to live.
I'll go dictator. That sounds too dictatory.
It's too on the
for
nose to
Adam.
be a dictator in my
Kim
opinion.
Jong-il, surely, something like that.
It's Colonel Gaddafi.
Yeah. Felt good.
Sick.
Yeah, felt naughty, though.
Actually, the best dictator of the lot. I love Gaddafi.
What?
I've got a lot of time for
Gaddafi.
him.
Yeah, the gaff daddy.
Wasn't he worth like 300 billion at the point of his death?
He was the wealthiest man in the world, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And it was the worst death of all the dictators.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a bad one. Yeah. Google it.
Carl, your quote is, it's better to be a dictator than gay.
Adam Rowe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he wouldn't have said that shit. Yeah, that's got to be a dictator. There's no way he said that on this. We're very LGBT.
Alexander Lukashenko, president of Belarus.
Yeah, there's no... We are...
He's a fucking bellend as well.
We're an ally.
Ishan.
Lukashenko sounds like a decent player, though.
It does. It's Luka Digne.
Left back.
Luka Digne.
Maybe I'm just liking Zinchenko there. Anyway.
It's really easy to manipulate children.
That's an Adam quote, without a shadow of a doubt.
Banker.
Listen,
It's Pol Pot.
Yeah.
I think he said that they were stupid and you just have to say stuff that
Yeah.
make them think it was their idea.
It was also Gandhi as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. Because you know they did the whole.
He made them
He
sleep.
would sleep with his 14-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
He'd
Yeah, no,
edge-
that's why I
he'd
did the
edge,
joke.
wouldn't he? I wouldn't fuck them.
Did you know?
Dan, your quote. What do you mean one woman's enough?
I think that's Trump.
That's hard.
What do you mean one woman's enough?
I'll go. I'm trying to think when Adam was. Do you know, like, Adam is a bit of a one-woman man. There's
is.
just a bit of a rotation on that one woman. That was a dig. I didn't mean it to be like that. He is.
We'll agree.
Yeah,
He's a monogamous boy.
He
he's
does
a
like
serial
it.
monogamist.
He's not quite Harry's league, which is basically like, I'm single, I've got a girlfriend. Oh, you're so nice.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'd say it's a dictator. I don't think Adam would have said that.
It's an Adam Rowe quote.
Wow.
Adam Rowe quote. Carl,
Such a slag.
your quote. I'm too shy about my ferocious intelligence.
Oh my God.
I will put my fucking shoes on that being Adam Rowe.
That is an Adam Rowe
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Be honest, fucking gravestone.
quote. Eshaan, your quote is, all right, then nobody can complain if we ask pregnant women to do parachute jumps.
We've got to be honest. I mean, I can see.
That's the gaff daddy, innit, Joe?
Yeah, Pol Pot saying that. I can see
Chairman
Aung
Mao.
San Suu Kyi saying that. But I'm going to go with Adam.
No, it's a dictator,
It
isn't it?
is the gaff daddy.
It is the gaff daddy.
Oh, extra point if you actually guess the fucking dictator.
Yeah. I
So,
don't know.
so is it like, oh, we need women in the armed forces?
Yeah.
He was like, well, if you want, but
I think one of
Was
his
it?
one of his famous quotes was, "Women, like men, are human beings."
He's right.
Yeah,
Wow, he's so progressive.
I know.
God, if you can see where that 300
Wow.
billion
So
came
that was Gaddafi.
Was he the one who actually wasn't a bad guy? Or was he a dead bad guy?
He wasn't really about like he wanted Africa to be more powerful. He hated the West.
Yeah.
He just didn't think the West deserved.
Yeah, and a lot of people died in poverty while he was extraordinarily wealthy. Like he was,
Yeah.
like,
But also, Libya had the highest rates of like literacy for women, children, and everyone who got married was given a house. Like he just wanted complete and utter.
And the Americans just killed
devotion
him.
to him.
The Americans went, nah, lad. You're
Well,
not
they
the gaff daddy."
I think they funded kind of rebels.
Yeah.
Your question, Dan.
Fucking hell.
I'll take it.
Death
Bit
to
of
the
Gaddafi chat, eh?
the quote is death to the West through respiratory disease.
Is that a COVID thing?
As a no, it's got to be Adam. You can't.
Chairman Mao, that.
Yeah, I'll go Adam.
It is Adam.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
well done. I wouldn't have guessed Adam there. I'd have guessed ill.
I just can't
John.
imagine a dictator at the podium going, I've got a new idea, guys. I know you hate the West. Wait till we get going. I'm going to hide their inhalers.
Xi Jinping.
Last one for you, Carl. When you see one side chopping off heads, waterboarding doesn't sound very severe.
It's got to be Adam. Who's saying chopping off heads? Newcastle fans. Go on.
It's Donald Trump.
He said chopping off heads, did he? You said it like that, though.
I mean, I might
Oh,
have said,
bit
that's how I say
When you see
it.
one side chopping off heads.
That's Trump.
He did an impression of Adam.
Yeah, that's rough, that, you know.
Listen.
That's rough, that.
And Eshaan, to round off the round, the quote is, in Japan, everyone kills themselves and sleeps on the floor.
Just give him the point.
In Japan, everyone
In
kills
Japan,
themselves.
everyone kills themselves and sleeps on the floor.
That sounds like Adam.
I remember him saying it. Give him the point.
Was it Adam?
It was Adam.
He hates Japan.
Um,
Joe Adam was visiting me in Japan and it got cancelled because of COVID. Can you imagine him there?
He doesn't hate Japan. He's just rallied against it because you love it so much.
Yeah.
That's all he's done there.
I can't imagine him being. He was going to be there with me. Isn't that mad? I can imagine being sort of his comfort zone.
Be interesting, yeah. I would be as well, though.
so Eshaan's still winning.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll do Scouse accents.
Done,
which one?
lad.
Look at me.
Okay. All right, last round.
I'm
similar
good at
to the
quizzes,
first
you know.
one.
Last round.
This is
Similar to
called
the first.
Guess Who. So I asked all of you independently.
I struggled.
So I asked all of you for facts about yourselves that you haven't said on here.
Yeah.
Carl really struggled, so I've added.
I'm an open book.
I've rounded up the numbers with some from me.
I lie for
So-
you. I lie for you in court. I'll smash anyone's head in. I'm an open book.
Yeah.
So I've then surveyed those facts to the lids. You have to tell me who the lids thought the
Okay.
fact was about.
Right, gotcha.
So
This is a good quiz.
See, the
Harry's
the
worked,
quiz.
Harry's worked very hard on it.
Yeah, it's very
It's a
good.
good quiz master.
Yeah. Also, Adam gets so annoyed with them. They get eggy and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Carl,
If Adam's away, we're going to do a quiz.
I'm all for that.
Go.
Carl, my great grandma was clinically obese and didn't leave her house for the last 20
Don't-
years of her life.
Don't look at me. Why are you looking at me?
It could be hereditary.
So, I mean,
She
who
just
do,
needed that.
who do you
haircut.
think that
So it's
fact-
one of us.
is one of us the fact about? And but really, the points are
Who the
it's
lids think.
one of us four.
It's you.
It's not me.
It's Sean.
It's not Eshaan.
Really? Yeah.
It's Dan.
Poor man.
But who do you think that the lids thought it was?
Oh, so it doesn't matter what I
Yeah.
think. Oh, I think the lids think that it's a Sean.
The lids do think it's Eshaan.
What the fuck?
Bash.
Why?
Because they've got
What? Because I'm morbidly
visual
obese.
cues.
Actually, do you know what the odd thing is? All my grandparents were actually thin.
Well, my great gran was fucking massive, apparently.
Really?
And she never left the house. And as a result, my gran, who I was really close with when I was growing up, was very controlled about what she was eating. Like, I don't know if it was like she was just always on about weight and being thin, and it's because
mum
she'd
was
seen
a
her
fat
mum
bitch.
get fucking massive.
Wow.
Well, lids, you hurt me there.
And also, that was in like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, where part of that was during rationing. So
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is
That's why
impressive.
they were rationing. You're fucking nan animal.
Yeah.
Eshaan, I was once strapped to a stretcher and was abseiled 200 foot down a rock face.
I reckon the lids would say it was someone like Carl.
So, full disclosure, this one's about Eshaan. I'm not
Oh.
sure if you want to tell the story of.
Yeah, so basically, I had a really bad fear of heights, and I was on a leadership program thing at work, and
God, this
we
sounds
always-
so not
this is why you weren't invited skiing.
and they were like, right, everyone share your greatest fear. I said heights, and they said, don't worry, we'll sort it out tomorrow. Next morning, they tied me onto this stretcher that I was too big for. I could not fit on this
You'll
stretcher.
sort it out tomorrow.
Yeah,
What make you terrified?
no, we'll sort out my fear.
That's not how it works.
Well, apparently. So they tied me on this stretcher. It was in the Lake District. And I was being abseiled down by my colleagues on the leadership program. I was screaming the whole way down.
Are you? This is was this bullying? Because that sounds bad, doesn't it?
It was
Let's tie up the Asian lad and abseil him off a mountain while he's screaming.
Yeah. I was screaming, and the guy, Daniel Eady, his name was, he was like, I'm finding it very hard to concentrate. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You've never done this before. Being guided down, and they put me on, my legs were shaking and everything.
My
It was
answer would have
rough.
been watching The Simpsons with snacks.
It was rough, bro.
Terrified.
And then after that, my first job was with that. I was on the 42nd floor window seat. It was rough.
You got
I
bullied?
hated it.
What does you? We were in a hotel on Sunday, and it was one of them older design ones, and it felt quite tight. And like my room was like in the bowels of it. And I went for a little nap on the Sunday afternoon. I was like, I don't know if you're getting out of here if there's a fire downstairs. Like it just does. Being on the 42nd floor, does it ever come in your head that like 9/11 or fire or?
I think about 9/11 every day.
Right? That's your Roman Empire, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, no,
you
but
tell us, man.
genuinely, because if I was 42nd floor every day,
Yeah.
I'd be like, here, we're on the 4th floor,
Yeah.
and if there's a fire, we are so sound. The stairs there,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But I'd be a little bit jibby of
yeah.
like, where's the out?
Yeah. It's a lot of floors. And that is scary. But as I'm getting older, I'm getting more and more claustrophobic. I will wake up from sleep because I'm worried about being stuck in a cave or stuck on the tube.
Oh, really?
Like stuck in these closed spaces. I don't know
What does that mean? Google it. What does having a dream about being stuck in tight spaces mean? Surely, like, you're feeling a bit.
You're developing claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
No.
The dream. There's a dream thing.
There's always an explanation, and Harry's found it.
It means you feel confined or restricted in your waking life.
God, you do. You're not getting to do enough of what you want. 7 women,
Yeah.
traveling
More
all
women.
over this shop,
If
inviting
anybody else
yourself on
wants to join
holidays.
my E&M empire.
Yeah, but it sounds
get
like
in
you're
touch.
trapping yourself with more women.
Can't
Yeah,
count
yeah, that's how it works.
too many.
Yeah.
What was your final answer for that one?
So
Who do you
I
think got-
said they would think it was Carl.
only 6% of people
Without,
thought
like,
it
heights
was
either.
Carl. 59% actually thought it was me. I guess because I'm the disabled one.
I would have. I thought that was one of yours.
And the 32% thought it was you, Eshaan.
You know more disabled than Eshaan.
Yeah, but we both have a disability rail card.
Oh, yeah.
Both getting carer discounts and all sorts. Mate.
Did you get a carer discount?
Yeah, if I got the train with you, you get my
Yeah,
rail card
same.
discount.
If you've got the train with me, you get this.
Sick.
Wow.
No. But it's a bit of a, like, sometimes I'll get the train with Ellie and that's like a dry and pussy
That's a
moment
good
if
way
I'm
to
like,
get
Oh,
a girl.
that
though.
is so sexy.
If there's a girl paying, you can go. You can go on my carer. Save some money.
I
She's
went
like,
on a
"What?
date once and paid full price for my ticket because I didn't want to show that I had a disability
Should be
rail
ashamed
card.
of yourself. Should be proud of yourself.
Just get it out there, mate. If she gets an it because you've got a disabled rail card, she's not the one, is she?
Means you can pop the washing in the bath if I go off. It's useful.
Keep going.
Dan, I once had a comedian threaten to find and kill me after I told her how unfunny I thought she was. Who do you think it's about? And also, who do you think the lids thought this was about?
Say that again.
I once had a comedian threaten to find and kill me after I told her how unfunny I thought she was.
I think they'll think it's Carl.
It was me, yeah.
Right, yeah. There you go. I can't. Well, it can't be Eshaan because you're more careful about who you slag off.
Yeah.
I just kept posting on Joe Caulfield's wall on Facebook. And she replied and said, I will find and kill you. She joked about it, but yeah.
Good comic.
I know, but I was an idiot.
Oh right.
Who was the comic?
Joe Caulfield.
Oh, okay.
She's funny as fuck, but I was a teenager being a dick because I was a friend with her on Facebook. And I'd see her on Mock the Week and go, oh, the fuck. She threatened to kill me.
Right, Carl, question 4. The first time I got high, I force-fed myself pizza until I vomited in an attempt to give myself the munchies.
Not Dan, because he's a pro at it.
First time you got high.
No, I still don't think they're rapping Dan on being a drugsman. I think they think it's you.
As in, did it or they think it's me?
They think you did it.
Okay.
Who do you think it was about?
You.
It is about me.
Yeah. But I think they think it was Eshaan. Is that right?
That is true. They thought it was Eshaan. 39% of people, and then 36 thought it was me. Me and Eshaan obviously have different, the same kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
I'm on fire, baby.
Eshaan, I once made the bed for a girl to shag her in, only for her to shag someone else in it instead.
I think they think it was me, and it was me.
Was it you? I thought it was him.
I think they think it was me too.
They did think it was 42%.
They're not wrong.
Whose bed?
It was me. Oh, she was so beautiful. There was this girl. We went on a night out. She lives in the Caribbean now. Anyway, we were.
Sorry.
I love it. He always just loves throwing in these extra. Yeah, he's actually his grandfather built the railway. And she owns a Caribbean island.
We were on a night out in Brixton, and we went to her place. And she and I were like really talking a lot. There's lots of touching or whatever, and somehow the conversation just turned to like interior design. My flex was I make an amazing bed. My bed making skills are great with throws and pillows or whatever. She's like, all right.
Such low key rapey behaviour in it. I make a great bed. Why don't you come and show me? Lock the door. I like privacy when I'm making bed.
It was all in the context of the conversation. She was like, show me. So I made the bed. And
You went back to your bedroom. She said, "Show me."
it was at her place.
No, he
And
didn't
you-
make.
and you
He didn't make his bed.
No.
for
And you
her to
actually
fuck
started to make her bed.
Yeah.
No.
So
Read
it
the
was
signs,
like,
bro.
it was like there were loads of people who went to her flat. Loads of people
lazy.
there. Loads of people at her flat. We're in her room, just me and her. So I'm like, well, obviously I'm going to get laid. But the conversation was about interior design, and
Obviously.
and I made the bed beautifully. At one point, I think I even as I was straightening it, looking at her, being like, "This is where I'm going to take you. Like this is where it's going to happen." She was like, "Oh my god, it really is beautiful." And then,
It's like, get out, Jeff's here.
not far off, because what happened was, I was like, "Oh, I need to go to the loo, get myself ready." I walk out. This bloke, who was obviously much hotter than me, he just walked in, locked the door, and
What? And you were still in there?
no, because I'd left.
Oh.
I'd gone to the toilet.
What you should have said is, "No, we'll use it first, and then I'll do it."
No, I know, but he just walked in really confidently.
No, before you started, you should have went, "Let's use the bed first, and then I'll make it
I
afterwards."
know, but I needed a piss.
That's not the only reason you didn't get laid, though, is it? She wasn't like, well, I was going to fuck Eshaan, but he's gone for a waz. Because he's got me so moist talking about interior design. And Jeff's like, don't worry about that. I'll just smash you.
The lines were great.
No, honestly, me and Laura have to be careful about when we talk about interior design. Because it just gets it too moist.
Did you make the bed when you finished? 'Cause that's a
She's
cuck
like, hang
move.
on, is that a cobweb up there? I think that might need repainting. And her legs are in the air.
So that happened.
Interior design.
I have to ring
Cobweb.
Jeff.
Did you make the bed when they'd finished? Because
I went home after the piss.
Oh, Dan.
She's now in the Caribbean
Yeah, she is. Having a lovely time. Muay Thai trainer.
with a big messy bed.
I've been let go from 5 jobs. Who do you think that's about? And who do you think the lids thought that would be about?
This is good.
Who is the most sackable? I don't think you're old enough to have 5 jobs, Harry. So I'm going to.
This is my first real one, I think. I
not
pulled
you then.
pints for a bit.
I think Eshaan has had a long and varied career. I think Carl can be a bit of a gobshite. I think the lids might know that. But I think every time you've worked, you've probably been quite valued. But I wonder if you've.
I've never been sacked. I've never not got an interview from a job, and I've never been sacked.
I've never not got a job from an interview.
But you've been let go 5 times. I think they might think it's. I think they might think it's Carl.
Who do you think the actual fact is about?
Well, it's Eshaan.
Yeah.
Didn't he just say that?
Oh, sorry.
Do they
I was
think it's
looking
me?
back. No, so they thought it was me.
How old are you?
23.
Just finished uni.
I
I think they thought. You know what I mean? Like Carl gives that like.
Carl only had 10% of
Right.
people.
You know, like, because we weren't allowed to do the arena again and stuff like that.
Oh, he had 10% of people.
Got that edge to him.
You had 16.
I don't know whose fault that
Eshaan
was.
had 24. What were the jobs, Eshaan?
2 banking jobs and 3 head of communications jobs.
You just piss people off. Or is it just that's the sort of form in that job that things move quickly?
Things move quickly, particularly the banking jobs. One was around the financial crisis everyone was getting with.
2008, it feels.
But the other ones is I just argued with the wrong people.
Yeah.
Boss.
Well, I thought that I thought everyone would think that would be you.
So my first job I worked in for 3 years, second job 3 years, third job 3.5 years, then a year and a half in hot water, then Japan, then here. So
I walk from jobs.
I've never had a short job.
But I got sacked from St. Teresa's social club in Penwitham because there was a woman that hated me and I was stealing crisps.
Yeah, sorry, mine was 2 bank jobs, 1 communications jobs, and 2 news jobs.
I did
At The Guardian and Sky News.
I did 1 shift as a KP, like a kitchen porter, and the fella had just got out of prison, allegedly, I think. Just got out of prison
That is quite common in kitchens, though.
for dealing arms. Or for like
What?
selling guns.
Wow, I know chefs deal. I didn't know they
Jesus.
dealt arms.
I think he was selling guns or something.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And the fella was... everyone kept on
Ganesh
leaving,
over here.
and he was like...
You know, that's why they're called guns, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they get arms.
Nice.
And he wanted me to use my bare hands to get tuna out of a pipe. And he wouldn't give
That
me
sounds like a
gloves.
game move, though.
So I walked.
Oh no, the tuna pipe's blocked again.
just bent over.
Oh, God.
But,
that was a
yeah.
sexual assault.
So I walked. I never got paid for it. So I did 1 job as a KP.
KPing is hard work.
We've got to keep going because Eshaan's got to train.
Number 7.
This
Carl,
is a fucking another big boy Patreon exclusive, by the way, Lids.
I once masturbated in an airplane toilet.
You're in it.
I think
Bro.
it's him, but I think they'll think it's Dan.
So they did think it was Dan. They thought 50% Dan, 44% Eshaan.
Yeah.
What? Was it you?
Was I right?
It was me.
Oh, you told me that.
Hooray!
I was 14. Like it's
Okay.
not. But
Where were you flying from to?
to Turkey. It was,
The Alan Man from Liverpool.
Yeah, and it was
couldn't wait.
and it was with the jet stream as well. So it
Liverpool
wasn't
to
that.
Bristol.
That's 4 hours and you
3.5.
didn't think you could.
Well, it was
Half
the
an hour
worst-
was him wanking.
this is so bad. So I was about 14 and I was big into MMA at the time.
Oh, I remember this. Was it
And
Grasso?
Yeah, so there's a fighter called Alexa Grasso, and she was getting big into Invicta Fighting Championship.
She's not attractive.
So I had I literally had 1 photo of her on my phone because I'd sent it to someone, like not even like a sexy photo, and I'd sorted myself
She's
out
cute.
in the toilet, and then she became UFC champion last year. So I feel like I've helped will her to that
I
success.
love
a little
Muslim
bit.
women, man. Look at
Like
her.
I've invested early.
Fuck me.
Was I right again then? 50 points?
50 points for you, yeah.
Yeah. Bash.
Eshaan, I once went to an after party at a brothel.
Oh.
Fuck's an after party?
I reckon they think it's me, but it was Dan.
Yeah, I think.
They think it's me, but it was Dan.
They know it's me.
They know it's them.
Carl just went, what the fuck's an after party?
No, at a brothel? When does it end? So has a brothel got closing times?
It was a closed brothel.
Am I right?
Yeah, 50% of people thought it was Dan. 37%.
You went to an
people
after
thought it was
party
you.
that was in a brothel, not a brothel after party.
Correct.
Right.
I went to an after party in a brothel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There was a sex worker that was hanging out with us. She called herself Dominatrix. And I was like, all right, cool. I don't care. But then she was like, someone's flatmate had come back. We were back at someone's flat.
Yeah.
And it was like getting on for really late Saturday night into Sunday morning. And she was like, we could go to where I work. I was like, all right, cool. If you got the keys, great. And you know, when you're there for an hour, like, so there's all these different rooms. There's a sex swing in there. There's like a reception and a foyer here. I was like, oh,
Is that where you were inspired for Dan Day?
it was a fucking great place for an after party, by the way. Superb. It was quality.
Have you been back?
Never been back. I'm now a £10 patron of that.
Last one for you, Dan. If you get decent scores on this, you win the whole quiz.
Oh, nice.
So it's all to play for.
Like it.
When I was 15, I won first place at a costume competition and was paraded around the village dressed as a pharaoh. Who do you think that's about?
Well, I know it's about me because I've got PTSD from that day. The fair. Pemberton Fair. Pemberton Fate.
Did you brown up?
What was
as
it
a
called?
pharaoh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's why I've got PTSD. My uncle Robert. My uncle Robert made a costume of the pharaoh. We were doing. Is it
Egyptian.
It's Moses, isn't it? What's it? The Ten Commandments. Yeah. We did the 10 Commandments as a float.
Right.
And yeah. So this was because my mum. The reason I know Uncle Robert is because my mum was at church with him. Like my dad is a strict atheist and always was, but my mum was like a Christian all the way up to when she died young. So she still went to church, and I had gone when I was young, and then I got dragged into things because my mum was only small, but my God, when she decided you were doing something, it was real. Like I never got a day off school. If she was like, we're all doing this, you couldn't mess with her. She was a strong woman. Blagged me into dressing up as the pharaoh, and Uncle Robert had used all of his skills and had really gone to town on it. But I remember having to wear my school shoes, and I had some brown. Do you remember pods?
Oh, wow. Pods were bastards.
Yeah. So I had those on. And I sort of agreed to it just because she'd like pecked my head.
Yeah.
And then the day came round, and like the Penwitham Gala, that's what it's called. Everyone's there.
Right.
And I'm 15 at the time. And like, I'm trying to get off with girls, and they saw me. I swear to God, we had to walk around the whole of Penwitham. It took hours, and my soul was being destroyed. Anyway, got to Hurst Grange Park, and there's a fancy dress competition, and they give a £25 prize for the winner. I got it, and my mum made me give it to the church.
No,
I wasn't even allowed to keep it. It was such a brutal day.
That is a brutal day.
Well, didn't she make you give it to Robert, who then gave it to the church?
Yeah, Robert was.
Robert went the offie.
Uncle Bobby's on the book fast.
So what they?
So who?
I think they'll think. No, maybe they'll think it's Eshaan. They'll think it's Eshaan.
Eshaan was second place
to me,
37%. You only had 13.
They thought it was
me. They thought it was me.
Oh.
Carl had 9%.
Yeah, we'll do that goth shit.
Are you all right with goths? What have they done to you?
Not actually.
They're just
goth.
fucking. Yeah.
Goth is just uncool.
Right. Oh, goths. I hate Asians. Not actually Asians.
Moses was a bad goth.
And he was Asian.
He was actually Middle Eastern.
Set fire to
goth.
bushes and that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Goths love fire.
Goths love fire, famously.
With
As
a
you ward them
skateboard.
off.
Yeah. Did I win?
Scores on the doors. In last place was Carl,
Last.
with 242 points.
Last is best.
Second place was Eshaan with 257. And in first place with 299 points.
Whoa. And you know what's great? Adam's not here to lose his fucking mind about it.
No, but also how? Because
Oh, no, we've got Eshaan to lose his mind about it.
Scoring was maybe a bit... It doesn't matter. We all had fun.
Yeah.
The quiz is the
scores
real
matter.
winner.
We're all losers.
Go on, kick
We're all
off
losers.
about it. Just throw something on the floor and stomp out.
No, because I was leading both rounds. I don't know how I lost that final round.
Stop bitching. We'll let you go.
I don't think I lost either. But, we'll let it go.
All right, congratulations, Dan.
Yeah, we can all play silly buggers.
What's the backdrop?
Niffle.
Get off his nipples, you.
Well, thanks for watching the Dennis Romadal tribute episode. It's been a pleasure. Ladies and gents, the wonderful, the ever-present, my absolute Bengali pod bay, Mr. Eshaan Akbar.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Well done, Harry, on that quiz. Appreciate it, lids. Hope you enjoyed today. Adam is back to Mozzie. Ta-da.
Bye.